But I'm saying what.
This is a presentation of RVT Entertainment.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event of the evening.
This is Ricky the Dragon Steamboat's cup of coffee in the big time, yeah. Cup of coffee in the big time.
We'll go to NXT. I'll go to the CWC.
Hell yeah.
We'll be at 205 Live.
I can truly say that I have the whole damn world in my hand.
Goodbye and good night.
Fuck the revival. No.
Matty, hold on. That would try again.
Let me try it again. Yeah, hold on. Fuck the revival. And hello.
God damn it. God damn it.
Let me try it. Let me get it. I'm gonna get it. Breathe, Matty. Breathe. Do not pull a Cody Rhodes. Fuck the Revival, and welcome to the Wrestle-Cast, presented by... Close enough. Presented by RBT Entertainment on Podomatic.com, TheBrokenEditFit.com, iTunes, and wherever else we find this fine item recording. And live on RBT Entertainment's official YouTube channel. Talking about professional wrestling, both in the mainstream and the independent scene. My name's Matty Jay, and that's TWK, and I just realized I was supposed to say hey, hi, hello. So there you go, hey, hi, hello.
Oh, hell, the Monday Maharaja.
You know what, folks?
When you dream upon Mahal, only then you'll have it all.
You know what, folks? You would think I'd Dave him for that, but I'm not. I'm not going to Dave him. I think some of y'all on the internet are just a little bit salty. Just saying. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. We got two people because, well, you just heard. This week was a crazy week. Holy shit! So the first person to pipe up and say, "Can I be on the show?" Matis Leonheart joins us.
I just like to make mention that anything I say is not does not cover the thoughts and sayings.
No,
of
you know what?
RBT
You know what? Don't worry. There's a reason why we put that frickin' disclaimer. So the little kiddies and those little advertisers with those bitch ass ears fuck up. We will get to that little petition in a few minutes. Also, if you don't see the link in the description now, refresh. You'll see it then. Ooh, please sign that motherfucker, please. Anyway, continue.
Matty, I'm just saying though. Look, I am a very calm and nice person, and you're gonna hear nothing from nice things come from my mouth tonight. So with that said, to Dave Meltzer and Brian Alvarez, I would like to say, y'all motherfuckers can suck a big black dick and suck on these nuts, cause Jinder Mahal is motherfucking champion, baby.
Oh, all right. We agree on something. We agree on Mahal. All right. Let's see.
By the way, I have a better song, T-Dub. A dream is a wish your heart makes.
Oh, nice. And we got a fourth person, and I hope we can make it four people that agree on the ending of Backlash. The man with the straw hat, ladies and gentlemen, Shintigercurl.
Hey guys, what's going on?
What's going on, Shin?
I'm sad.
Why are you sad?
I don't know. It's just I need something more in my life, and I can't get the energy to do it. Maybe I can help you. Jinder Mahal. That's right. I am the new Maharaja of the WWE. Jinder Mahal. Here, have some nachos. Wow, these nachos are great. I know. You just grant everyone's wishes, don't you, Jinder? Of course I do. What about all the haters? Fuck the haters. It's our time now. Come on. Now let's go play it. Now let's go play a Switch on T-Dub Switch, brought by Bobbert. Thanks. Now I'm ready for Wrestle-Cast shenanigans.
Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Jinder.
And if that doesn't help, try Mahal Yoga. It's kind of like DDP Yoga, except what you do is you get jacked, then everybody else gets salty, and then you win the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, much to their dismay.
No. That was the first part of Mahal Yoga. The second part of Mahal Yoga is the ghost of Bad News Brown comes up and hits you with a ghetto blaster if you don't stay positive.
So that's what happened with Tex Ferguson.
Oh, I have to read Sentai Master's post in the chat.
Sure.
SAWLT salt.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm happy, folks. I'm happy.
We are all happy, I think.
We are all happy.
I got some cosplay stuff. Got another undersuit because one of the undersuits was getting chafy, a little itchy. Not good. You don't want to be comfortable.
I mean, Mae Young came back this past weekend from the grave to help Fandango wrestle the Usos.
Oh my God, it's amazing. We'll get to that. I got a good friend from college helping a geek out in a major way. We'll get that on the third segment. By the way, Fred, if you're listening, thank you, by the way. We'll get to that. And of course, we have to talk about TakeOver Chicago. I think it needs to be done. So we're going to do the whole damn thing in one segment, but we also have Backlash, obviously. We have Backlash, TakeOver Chicago, segment 1. Of course, segment 2, your emails and comments. Segment 3, news and type stuff and things. And, of course, a little bit of an update from the best of the Super Juniors. And, yeah, I'm just going to say this right now. Our clip number 1 of the week. Let me put it this way.
You had a lot to choose from this weekend.
I had a lot. I picked 2, both from WWE. This one, it's the most obvious one because, God damn it, they shocked the world, and it was at that moment he knew Bobber33 owed TWK a Nintendo Switch. Take a listen.
Dispatching the watch out! Oh, no. Oh, the Colossus! He got him! Do we have it? You're kidding me! Here is your winner and the new WWE Champion, Jinder Mahal! You've got to be kidding me! You've got to be kidding me! Dreams have come true! Jinder Mahal is WWE Champion! No! My God, hell has frozen over! He believed he was carrying the dreams of 1.3 billion people! The WWE fans in Chicago, their jaws have dropped! You've got to be kidding me! The modern-day Maharaja, Jinder Mahal! Listen to this! Jinder Mahal is the new WWE Champion!
Dad, we're gonna say a 3-3 main fighter. That was for you, T-Dub. You know what? I'm embracing it. You know what? I'm going to embrace it.
I think
Jinder Mahal is the WWE Heavyweight Champion of the world, and God damn it, we couldn't call this last week. We had a hard time calling it. You know what? Kudos on WWE. We did not see it coming. We could say, oh, Earn won it, but you didn't see it coming. I didn't see it coming. And I'm perfectly fine with that.
I kind of saw it coming.
But I did say, like I called it 4 weeks ago at the same time, this is T-Dub's guy. I mean, let's be real here. Because I give credit to when it's due. Just like I told T-Dub after WrestleMania that he was absolutely right about Broken Matt Hardy. And T-Dub, you can remember that. It's also the same thing here. 3MB was T-Dub's guys. He was the guy cheering for all of them when all of us were like dumping on them. So for Jinder Mahal to win the championship, I don't think there's anybody more happier in the world than T-Dub.
Vindication! Before Drew McIntyre, before Heath Slater, Jinder reached the top.
Yep.
Now, if he can only fix that back knee, he'd be perfect. You know what I mean?
Oh, Bobber brought up a good point. Now Jinder can't be in my boys' stable anymore.
No!
Oh.
Because once you win the world title, you can't be in the boys' stable anymore.
That's right.
You know what? It's a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
You know, one of T-Dub's boys finally made it to the top.
And Hairball is still super salty.
He is. By the way, Bobbert. By the way, Bobbert, you owe Tito the Nintendo Switch.
Tears of ultimate sweetness. Now let me taste your tears, Hairball. So yummy, sweet. You guess.
I think Hairball is going to be salty for a long.
Yeah, Hairball. This is one of those things where this was done for shock value, and well, hey, you know what? At the same time, they just wanted to get into that Indian market. You know what? Fair enough.
Yeah,
it's a large-ass market, 1.2 billion people. Jesus
and a
Christ.
shocker like that, plus that ratings pop. Come on, folks, it's working.
Yep.
It's fucking working. Short term, it's working. But we will get to that particular main event. We got to go all the way back because this was, by all intents and purposes, pretty fucking good 4 fucking days for WWE.
Mm-hmm.
From Saturday to Tuesday, a pretty goddamn good week for WWE, all things considered. Let's start with the big one. Take over Chicago. They were in Chicago for both nights. They were at the. Let's see. Let me just get the Allstate Arena, Rosemont, Chicago, the Allstate Arena, the Rosemont Horizon.
WrestleMania 22, right?
Yeah,
home of 22.
So.
No, it was the. No, that was the other one.
WrestleMania 22 was from Chicago, and it was from the Allstate.
It was in Rosemont.
In the Rosemont around.
Mm-hmm.
No,
so was 13. So was 13 as well. So there is that. The attention they said the attendance for NXT was 10,000. For Backlash, it was about 10,000. So sell out. I don't know. You tell me. Anyway, we start with 13. With let's see, Broderick. What am I saying? I'm excited. What are you talking about? We got a show here. Roderick Strong over Eric Young at 13:45. They gave Roddy a win. Good.
My only disappointment is that this match sort of kind of just ended out of nowhere, which I think may have been the point, but I just wish they would have kind of built that finish better. But aside from that, I am glad that they finally had somebody go over Eric Young, and I have to say it was the right guy. Who better than Roddy?
That was a hell of a backbreaker too.
Yep, Roddy Strong.
Roddy Strong.
The good news is, for those that looked at the notes from the conference call, Triple H is big on Roddy.
Yeah.
As well he should be.
I thought it was a good opening match. By the way, the Rosemont Horizon and the Allstate Arena are the same place.
Yeah, they're the same place. And for those, I get the feeling that it's the United Center that had WrestleMania 22. Why am I under the impression?
Yeah, no. This is where it had a WrestleMania 22. I'm looking it up on Wikipedia. So
it is the WrestleMania Arena.
It's one of the WrestleMania arenas because I knew the Rosemont Horizon had 13. I do know that.
It did. It had 13 and 22 and WrestleMania 2.
All right, then. So that's quite the historic building.
Big building for
tons
WWE.
Of other pay-per-view. Including Money in the Bank, where CM Punk took Cena's title and left the WWE.
That's the United Center.
No, it's saying that's what it was here. We can talk about this later.
You know what? We could argue about this all that. It's semantics. It's Chicago. Chicago is Chicago. And they were lit up for this for the entire weekend. So that's a good thing.
Yep.
Speaking of lit up, ladies and gentlemen, say what you will about everything else. Match number 2 on Wikipedia, gentlemen. Match of the weekend.
Oh, yeah.
Without a goddamn doubt. United Kingdom Championship.
Whatsoever.
Sorry?
No dispute here whatsoever.
Yeah, no dispute here. This is...
I mean, goddamn.
Pete Dunne, Tyler Bate, United Kingdom Championship.
Wait.
15-27, the new champion, Pete Dunne. They had Jim Ross on the call. They had Nigel McGuinness not fuck up. That's a little important.
I hate to start an argument here, but I don't. Match of the year candidate definitely, but I don't know if it's match of the weekend. There was a little tag match that happened the next night.
You know what? Let's be objective. Let's be objective here. Let's not be biased.
No.
The tag title match in the Sunday portion of the weekend was good, but it wasn't Pete Dunne versus Tyler Bate good.
Yep.
I'll definitely say it's. Oh, it's so hard,
dude.
Phrasing,
dude. Put the comedy brain down. Put the wrestling brain in.
I am. It was the best wrestling match of the weekend.
There, was that so hard? Phrasing, boom, both berries out.
But it's tied for best match of the week. I can't.
You know what? We're just have to learn to disagree.
Holy hell, this was amazing.
Yes,
holy hell, it was absolutely amazing.
Oh my god.
These two just... Well, they beat the crap out of each other, let's be honest.
Pretty much, yeah. Like
British strong style indeed.
And much to Rip Rogers' happiness, they only used 2 dives.
Yeah, how did it go? It was like Young Bucks, dive. Leo, dive. Osprey, dive. Strickland, dive. Orton pose. That's what by the way, that's my fuck up from last week. I forgot what it was. I do know what it is now. Anyway.
It was a wonderful match, and the thing I actually like about it is, speaking of those dives, is they played into the match, because you had that one dive in the middle of the match, and then later he goes for another dive, and that's really what cost him the championship, and they integrated that into the story.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And what got me was just the amount of technical wrestling you saw in that one match. I mean, when's the last time you saw that much technical wrestling and shoot holds and chaining submissions back to back from a WWE match?
Well, when was the last time Zack Sabre Jr. wrestled in New Japan?
Yeah.
Well, he was talking WWE.
Yeah.
Oh, WWE. Yeah, it's been a while there. It's been a little while.
It's been a while.
No. I mean, the last match that I saw that was a technical showcase.
Friday night is your answer.
Was what was it? It was Bate versus Gallagher on NXT.
Ah, yeah, that would be yeah.
This match was like that match on crack. Just amazing shit, and these guys are just so fucking young, got their whole careers ahead of them. I can't wait to see what more they can do.
That's the best part, is they're very young, and I can't wait to see what comes out
Tyler
of them.
Bate's 20 years old. He has got a bright future in front of him.
Just turned 20.
He just turned 20.
And AJ Styles has to be salty about that spiral tap, though.
Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure just a tad, just a little bit of a tad.
I saw that, like, holy shit.
Just a little bit. A little bit shorty.
It's like we were waiting for AJ to pull that out, and we should have been looking towards Tyler Bates.
Tyler,
match of the weekend, undisputed. Don't listen to Matis. Match number 3. Oh, I feel bad for these ladies. I really, really do. Though the crowd kept them in there. They tried to keep in there. It's not the ladies' fault. Asuka. She went over Ruby Wright and Nikki Cross. It was the NXT Women's Championship. It was 12-29, so they still had a good amount of time. And Tooth Notes 1, ladies, rest easy. You just had a very tough act to follow. And 2, Asuka is Goldberg now.
She is better than Goldberg. She has surpassed Goldberg.
Asuka.
No. You're doing the gold. It's Goldberg. Yeah. You're doing Kurt Angle.
Asuka.
Well, now,
I know.
Well, to truly be better than Goldberg, she has to do one more thing, and that's defeat Goldberg in less than 2 minutes.
Oh,
that's easy. All she has to do is breathe on him.
Oh,
It'll break his back in 5
To
places.
be fair, though, he did tweet his approval of Asuka.
Which is really cool.
That's cool.
And Neptune, Asuka's Goldberg is good because she has earned it.
She earned it, and for those wondering what we are referencing, for those new, Goldberg had the undefeated streak when he was in WCW. It was 173-0, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or so they say.
Yeah.
because
inflated, uninflated, it's official.
Because when has wrestling ever lied about its numbers? You know, wink, WrestleMania 3, wink.
Yeah, of course, but this is WCW. This is WCW, by the way. This is WCW's doing.
And Bobbert brings up the ultimate rivalry: Asuka versus Bill Goldberg's greatest enemy, The Door.
Oh. No.
You know match right there.
Actually, no. That's a 5-star match. You know what the 6-star match is?
What?
The score is now Jericho 4, Greenska 0. Oh, come on. Come on, really Jericho versus Asuka.
You flopped.
I flopped? What do you mean I flopped? I didn't flop. That was a good joke, God damn it.
Ladies and gentlemen in the audience, I'll let you decide.
Oh, that was a joke. Oh, sorry, I forgot to see my cue to laugh there, Matty.
That is a fake laugh.
What are you telling me? That was the most authentic laugh I've ever heard out of Matis.
There we go. We're back.
That is a fake laugh.
This is me being authentic.
But fuck all y'all. That was a good joke. You know it.
Hairball says flop.
God damn it.
To be fair, Matty, I don't even get the reference.
The Jericho would say the score is now Jericho 4, Greenberg 0.
Oh, Greenberg. Oh, okay.
And
Greenska. Yeah.
He says, "Yeah, sorry, that kind of."
Albert in the
I
chat.
thought you said Green Cesaro. And I'm like, what the hell is he talking about?
Okay, I fucked up. Fuck you. Moving on. Okay.
And Bobbert says, "Asuka's impersonator, Asuka."
Asuka.
Is that a character from that China wrestling porn?
Oh.
Ew. No.
Ew.
No.
God, I hope not.
No. Move on.
And Bobbert is still holding a grudge against Jinder.
Yep.
He didn't flop as hard as I did.
Oh.
Hairbo's just mad because Jinder doesn't have anything in his turban for him.
All right. 2 notes here. The way Asuka finished both ladies, double pin, cool.
The running shining wizard.
Yeah. And
although I will say I was pulling for Ruby Riott, and she was surprisingly over.
Yes,
she was,
which makes me happy because I've been following her for the past couple of years. So it makes me happy to see her do very well in NXT, and I hope that one day she does become women's champion, or at the very least, maybe wins a certain tournament coming up this summer.
That will be very cool. We will get to that particular tournament in the 3rd segment. Next up, and this is kind of a flip reverse here because this wasn't the main event, but it was Bobby Roode versus Hideo Itami for the NXT Championship, 1744. Bobby retained.
This was a damn good match.
Yeah.
I have to say this is probably Bobby Roode's best match since he came to NXT.
It's his best match. It's also Hideo Itami's best match, though. Unfortunately, he's not had many matches because of constant injuries. So
yeah, I think that Itami needed to have a great match, and he proved like, yes, this is why you signed me for this match.
Yeah, here. This was put up or shut up for Itami. Yeah, and this is definitely he put up. You know, this is undisputed. He put up. This is a great match. They were just following a better one.
But you know what, Shin? They made me believe. I went into it thinking, like, there's no way they're going to change the title now. But they made me believe maybe they will. Maybe they'll put it on. And I wanted Itami to win it. They made me want Itami to win it. So it's like, that evolved as the match went on. And I love the selling of injuries and that stuff. And again, it made Bobby look strong because he really got his arm injured, or at least they really worked the story.
He sold it like a boss.
Yes, he did.
I'll tell you that much.
I kind of knew they weren't going to drop the belt to Tommy, mostly because he hasn't been there enough.
Yeah, there needs to be a little bit of build up. But for what it is, great match.
Yeah, it was. And Bobby needed this match to win to continue to solidify himself as the man, the standard bearer for NXT.
And that, by the way, should be Bobby should continue to use that as his finisher. We should call it the strong style glorious DDT.
Oh.
Where he hits a DDT, holds on, lifts him up for a bigger glorious DDT.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, absolutely excellent match. And you know a match is good when you just get really into it and you're just like, oh, who's going to win? I don't fucking know and I don't fucking care. This is amazing.
Yeah. And we had 2 of these. Actually, we had 3 of these when you think about it. Because in the main event, the Authors of Pain, Enigma and Rezar, there's a Paul Ellering in there. They defeated #DIY, Johnny Wrestling, and Tommaso Get to the Ciampa 2006. The author AOP, they retained. And at the end of the match, cut the credit. Fade to black. Fade to black. Come on, Dunne. Fade to black. What are you doing? And I need a button for this. There's a particular button that needs to be pressed.
Yep.
Fade to black.
I know what you're thinking.
And then
Betrayal! What? Betrayal! Betrayed me!
Yep.
I believe when we were starting the Tsunami Call, TW went a particular thing called Psycho Killer.
Yep.
There are a lot of things. One,
Psycho Killer.
With the match in general. With this match in general, holy fucking shit.
Yeah, both teams fucking brought it, although Chicago clearly wanted DIY to win, and when the Authors of Pain no-sold at the end just walked up and won, the crowd was just murdered, just dead.
They did not want AOP to leave. Yeah, I was like, no, you get back here, put them titles back on the hook, like DIY win. I was like, and Paul Ellering, and I'm paraphrasing, went, nope.
Yep.
It was great, but like
it wasn't the best match on the card, but goddamn if they didn't try to make it the best match on the card.
I think they didn't care if they were the best match. It's just like, hey, let's just have a ladder match and let's beat the crap out of each other. And guess what? They had a ladder match and they beat the crap out of each other.
That German suplex through the fucking ladder.
God fucking damn it, that suplex, yes.
Not to mention that ladder shot that Johnny Gargano took. I'm like, Johnny, are you okay?
Johnny Gargano is dead.
Johnny Wrestling's dead, Bubba.
Oh, you bastards! You just killed Johnny Wrestling.
Like, Johnny, how many fingers am I holding up? Orange.
But no. The spot that made me cringe was the double dive off the ladders.
Yes.
Yeah. And particularly for Tommaso, because that ladder didn't break.
No.
And it looked like he broke his freaking neck.
He kind of overshot that landing. I was like, ooh. Johnny, can you walk?
Ooh. Johnny, you kind of have a crick in your neck. Ooh.
Yeah, you got a thing. It looks like you hurt yourself a little bit.
No, I'm okay.
But this
Psycho Killer.
By the way, can we give a little credit also to WWE production for at the end of this?
Yeah.
Because they made you believe that it was over. They were getting, they're going to the main roster cheer and everybody's clapping and waving. They even put the goddamn logo up.
Yeah, that's the reason why I went Fade to Black and Fade to Black and Betrayal.
I know, but I also wanted to say it out because, like, goddamn, that was amazing.
That was beautiful. Yes.
Not since the likes of Mario Jannetty, not since Shawn Michaels super kicked Mario Jannetty through a window at the barbershop have we seen a team implode just so badly.
Also, Cisco in the chat. Hi, buddy. Also, that wasn't another Joey Mercury. At least, I gotta agree with that. At least it wasn't another Joey Mercury.
I really think that Joey Mercury deserved better than what he got in WWE.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
I believe we're just referencing the ladder match fiasco.
Oh yeah.
There,
oh Jesus.
Yeah, when he got his face bitched up.
Yeah.
Ow. Ooh.
He got his face fucked the fuck up.
About Eminem is that Eminem, everything about that gimmick was all Joey Mercury's idea.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Joey Mercury looked like he played baseball with Negan.
Oh,
and and his face was, and he was cosplaying as a baseball.
What out?
According to online reports, they're apparently splitting them up so that way they can bring them up to the main roster separately.
Well, and I can also reveal something because on the latest tapings for NXT, Tommaso Ciampa came out on crutches. And he basically said, I got injured, but I knew everybody only cared about Johnny. So basically, I made the decision that if I'm going to be out, Johnny's going to be out with me. And turned on the crowd and Johnny.
Well, let's put it this way. Ladies and gentlemen, the Sicilian psychopath has arrived.
Also, can we give some kudos to Mrs. Gargano for keeping it kayfabe on Twitter?
Yeah.
Thank you, Candice.
Thank you, Candice LeRae.
Yep.
And good luck in the women's tournament.
Yeah, we'll get to that. We'll get to that gimmick there. Anyway, we're not done. We gotta keep going. We got another thing here, so let's keep going. Obviously,
yes.
Do we rate this real quick?
5 out of 5.
Yeah, 5 out of 5. One of the best NXT shows they've ever done. Like, there was, like, outside of the first match, nothing was disappointing really at all. I can't really think, like, holy fuck, this is nearly spot.
And even even then on the first match, it's a little bit of nitpicking.
Yeah,
it's easily in the top 5 NXT takeovers of all time.
I could agree with that one. I could stand behind that particular statement. Let's get to the business at hand.
All right.
Let's just get to the business at hand.
Hold on, Shin.
Wait. Shin didn't get to review it.
Sure. Go.
Okay, I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 5. I mean,
there you
like
go.
Everyone says it was a fantastic night of wrestling. The only down spot, if you can call it that, was the opening match, and even that was pretty good. So, TakeOver once again shows you why everyone talks about them so much. If you haven't seen a TakeOver Chicago. Watch that shit.
All right. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, WWE back also 5 out of 5. I think that goes without saying. WWE Backlash, a SmackDown brand son of a gun, All-State Arena, Rosemont, Illinois. It had Shinsuke Nakamura on a poster, and boy, they did not fuck around. But we had to go with Ty Dillinger over Aiden English. It was during the pre-show. It was 8:20. It was a match. God damn it, the chat hates me sometimes. Flopping and botching. God damn it.
I happened to enjoy the pre-show match.
It was a match.
I completely missed it.
It was better than the match that Aiden English and Ty Dillinger had on SmackDown a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
And it was good. And Aiden English got a lot more offense in, and I actually like that because Aiden English has a great look to him. I like him. He displayed what could be a new finisher, which I think looks really interesting. And so, yeah, I enjoyed it.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
And when I meant not fucking around, they didn't. They put Shinsuke Nakamura on the advertisement. Guess what? You bought the pay-per-view? You get Shinsuke Nakamura as a curtain jerker. It was Dolph Ziggler versus Shinsuke Nakamura. They had damn well better put over Shinsuke Nakamura, and they did. 15-50. Not a bad first main roster match for Mr. Nakamura, if I say so myself.
This might be speaking from my just general burnout, because like during like the past week, I've watched over 15 hours of wrestling, so I may have been getting a little burnt out at this point.
Yeah.
And good wrestling at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this was still a really good match, although I was expecting Shinsuke to get a bit more offense in and for this to be more of a showcase of his abilities, and we still have yet to truly see that on the main roster.
They did just enough to whet your appetite and actually want more.
They gave you appetite. They are preparing you for the because let's be honest, if they were just to release Shinsuke and let him do his thing at full force, half the people in the arena would have died from orgasm overdose.
Yep.
You know.
And let's be honest, this is a curtain jerker. Nakamura knows, okay, we need to keep that crowd warm, get that crowd going, but not too hard to fuck everything up for everybody else.
Yes.
He's a pro, and so is Dolph Ziggler. They did what they had to do as a curtain jerker. Get that crowd hot and going.
Yep. My only takeaway from the match is JBL. I mean, he was okay. I understand.
He was all over the place. He was all over the place. In some parts, he was putting over Shinsuke Nakamura and imparting some knowledge about the strong style, because he was, believe it or not, it's true. He was trained in Japan. He wrestled in Japan, so he does know a little bit of what the strong style is.
Yeah. Well,
there is some legitimacy there, folks. We got to credit where credit is due.
But yeah, I just didn't like the way he was just downplaying what Shinsuke had done while he was in New Japan. Like, yeah, he did some stuff in New Japan, but he's in the bigger leagues now. Like, just kind of dismissing everything he's done.
But they did that with he does that with AJ as well when they talk about what he's done in the past. They
did that with pretty much anybody that had any credibility outside. They've been doing that for years, and not just JBL. They've been doing that with everybody. And you know what? To be
some
fair,
reason just really stuck out here just because of how thick JBL was laying it on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like if he just like if it was just like a little bit, I would have been fine with it, because a lot of people might not know who Shinsuke is, but just the way he was just talking up Dolph and just utterly trying to bury Shinsuke, I just didn't care for it. It just didn't feel right to me for him to be talking like Shinsuke was a nobody or something.
Well, I never got that feeling like they were saying he was a nobody.
That's the feel I got from JBL. At least me.
Well, for me, I didn't get that feel. I thought they were also trying to keep Dolph strong, because he's in that mid-card status, high mid-card, and they were trying to create some tension, so I at least give it to them for that. At no point did I feel, though, that they were trying to be disrespectful, at least willingly, against what he's done in Japan. And certainly they also know that there's an entire audience out there that knows everything about Shinsuke from watching him in NXT.
Yeah. So there's enough people that know, okay, this is just him, going to work. And say, let's not put him in the bed just yet. Let's just wake him up. And that's what they did, And hey, kudos to Dolph Ziggler. He pulled his weight in this one. This is a team effort. Both men did their job. But you know what?
Yeah.
Good work.
Even though Stone Cold didn't particularly like the match.
And why you can't say I blame him.
Yeah, wasn't Shinsuke's best match, but it was still a good match.
It's Shinsuke Nakamura. You have to work hard to have a shit match with Shinsuke Nakamura. Anyway, next up, WWE SmackDown Tag Team Championship. The Usos, they retain over Breezango.
Hey,
which was Fandango and a janitor / lady person.
Hey,
No.
Matty, the Usos weren't in this match. Call them by their real name.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. These nuts from the corner store.
There you go.
These guys from the corner store.
Wait, Matty. It wasn't Breezango because, Tyler Breeze couldn't make it. He was injured. So it was Fandango and Mae Young versus these nuts from the corner store.
Matis.
What?
Undercover.
What do you mean undercover? It was Mae Young.
It's the fashion police. For God's sake. Tyler Breeze was trying to arrest JBL and you fucked it all up.
Look. I was there at Royal Rumble 2000 when Mae Young flashed the crowd. And trust me when I say I will never get
No.
I will never get the image out of my mind. So
Stop it.
God damn you, Mattis.
Mattis, I have to ask, were you actually in MSG when that happened?
No, but I saw it on TV. On
eating pizza.
So let me tell you this. Mae Young.
All right, no. Hey, Dave, move it on.
No, hold on, Matty. Let him get through this point, because if we don't let him get through this, he won't shut up about it.
Fine.
I'm just saying, when Mae Young in the match flashed JBL and them, I said that.
Oh God.
Hey, Jinder, do you got any Pepto-Bismol? Got it right here, my friend.
Hashtag Jinder. Hashtag fucking abort joke.
Yeah. Hashtag joke abort. I'm not the only one who flopped. Yes.
Hashtag Jinder grants wishes.
Yes.
I love that the chat is just losing its goddamn mind right now.
Also, I believe you were talking about the Usos turning into the biggest baby faces of the evening by throwing the dress at JBL.
And the last time JBL had a dress thrown at him, he paid for it.
Hey.
And
JBL, he was right on. He was on point with that one.
By the way, Hairball Brown was eating while you were describing Mae Young. There, Mattis.
You're welcome, Hairball. Stay salty.
Just be glad that he didn't go into detail about the textures.
Oh God. You do know I do have a Saba sword, right? I could damn you with this.
I do want to say this. I'm pretty sure that local police need to be on lookout for a truck with salt constantly coming out of the back of it, because that may be Hairball's for the next couple weeks.
Well, that came out wrong. That came out the hell wrong.
Yeah, that came out really wrong.
Yeah, you.
Can we get back to the match, please?
The match was wonderful.
Moving on. Sami Zayn, he went over Baron Corbin in 14:35.
I have to say it was a very, very good match.
Yeah.
And Sammy's win did not come out of nowhere. It was a highly competitive matchup and probably Baron Corbin's best one-on-one match to date.
Yeah, definitely one of his better ones. And I think this told a good story of Sami Zayn's resilience. And it was good to see him get a legitimate victory and not get beaten up afterwards.
Yeah.
Yay!
He's just able to soak it in and just be a glorious winning babyface for one whole night.
I absolutely loved this match. I really did, and I love the surprise. I love how the surprise, like the Yakuza kick, really came out of nowhere. Like he didn't do the usual. I would go all the way across to the other corner and build up to it and give my opponent time to recover until he can get out of the way. You know, it was like almost out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
So I really enjoyed
that
match.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to catch up a little because I thought for a moment we were still talking about the tag match, which was also really excellent, really fun, and commentary was on point for that. I apologize.
Fair enough.
Speaking
of six-person tags, James Ellsworth was in there, and he was just as useless as ever, but everyone else was cool. The Welcoming Committee, Natalia, Carmella, and Tamina. Snuka. Murder.
Mm-hmm.
They defeated Charlotte Flair, Naomi, and Becky Lynch. It was a submission victory. Sharpshooter by the Natalya Neidhart person. 10:05. Thumbs up for the ladies.
Overall, this was a good match, and
Yeah.
I will say that it was good that heels got the win because it actually meant that they were going to stick around, and it really feels like they're setting up Natalya to be the challenger for Naomi.
Which makes sense.
Yeah.
You need opponents other than the four horsewomen in there.
Well, the rumor also is that they're going to possibly do a women's Money in the Bank match.
We'll get to that.
Yep.
But that would be cool. So I'm going to say there.
It was all right. No, I have no real strong feelings about the match. It happened. Okay.
However, I will say this: I seem to be the only one that likes Becky Lynch's mohawk.
You know what? I like her mohawk.
You know what it reminded me of? It reminded me of Linnea Quigley.
You know what it reminded me of? Rufio from Hook.
Rufio.
Rufio, a.k.a. Prince Zuko.
I don't think it was as strong. Like, if you want to see a if you want to see a fucking Rufio, yeah, fucking.
No, Xavier Woods can pull off that cosplay.
Woods.
Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying hair-wise, style-wise.
And yes, Neptune, they do have enough women from Money in the. Let's see, I think they do. Let's see, they could have.
If it's a six-person Money in the Bank, you remove the one lady. They still have a couple of other people in there.
All right, so here are the two women's match I think they're going to have. I think they're going to do Naomi versus Natalya, and then Charlotte, Becky, Tamina, Carmella. Let's see, Charlotte. So
let's see. So Charlotte, Tamina, Carmella, Becky. That's 4. Tamina was in there already, so that's 4.
They could do a 4-person Money in the Bank.
It could work.
Oh, good on you, Super Sentai Hero. He says Becky's hairdo reminded him of
Tina Turner from Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome. Yeah.
And Bobby says James Ellsworth.
Hello, Raggedy.
Oh God! I hope they don't pull out the Santina BS again.
I was actually going to say they better not pull the Eric Young BS again.
Oh God!
Which Eric Young?
The Eric Young that was women's champion in TNA.
Oh,
yeah, he was the knockout tag team champion with ODB.
ODB.
His kayfabe wife. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I remember.
Anyway.
Cisco, Lana, and Summer Rae.
There you go.
Okay.
If Lana can hurry
Lana for months, what better way to debut? Like, okay, you want to wrestle? Have fun in the ladder match.
Yeah.
Wait. We're forgetting one. We're forgetting one. There's one person you have to have in a women's ladder match for the Money in the Bank contract.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Who?
Matt Damon.
Ha! No, it's Ben Affleck.
I saw that coming a little way.
In a ladder match, then Batman. He climbs things all the time.
That's true.
Exactly.
That's true.
He was Daredevil for a little bit,
That's
so
true.
he's got the Billy Club too.
Ooh.
He was also once an angel, so he just
There you
fly
go.
around the ring.
And guess who was his friend as an angel? Matt Damon.
There we go.
It's all
And
comes
we're
back
back.
to Matt Damon.
And we're back.
It's all connected.
And we're back. Next up, 2110 United States Heavyweight Championship. The AJ Styles versus Kevin Owens, the face of America. And Owens defeated AJ Styles by countout.
I have no problem with this finish because it means the feud's going to keep going, and it made sense because Owens kept on attacking AJ's leg throughout the entire match, and then he pulls AJ's leg into the hole in the commentary table where they keep the monitors. So his leg got stuck. He couldn't get back in the ring. Owens won, and AJ was able to still keep looking strong enough because he didn't get pinned. So all's good there.
Yeah, and I completely agree there. Yeah. This was... Both men had a great match. A, number one, that helps. Mm-hmm. B, even if it's count out, it works. So I got no problems with that.
Both of them look strong without either of them looking weak. Can't wait for a rematch.
Look strong, though. I I thought this was going to be more of a stopper for Kevin Owens, as AJ is probably going to move up to the heavyweight title scene. Of course, then again, this is me having well wishing, since I'm going to Battleground of hoping for Kevin Owens versus Shinsuke Nakamura for the title. But
that could happen after.
Yeah, it could happen.
It could happen after Money in the Bank.
The two matches I'm hoping for is Shinsuke versus Kevin Owens for the title, or Shinsuke versus Sami Zayn in a rematch.
Either way, you were going to go home a happy man.
Yes.
And
even if it's just Styles versus Owens, you're still getting a quality match. Which, speaking of, here's the opposite of a quality match, and this is kind of sad for both men, because I am a Brody Lee mark no matter what, but Luke Harper versus Eric Rowan, 9 minutes. Luke Harper went over, and to quote the OSW guys during their review of the Royal Rumble this year, actually, the anti-pop.
Yeah, this wasn't a terrible match, just there was no heat behind the feud at all because it was barely presented on TV, and this match wasn't really all that good at getting momentum from getting heat from the crowd without that momentum because of how slow-paced it was.
Yeah, and not to say that it was the worst match on the card, just the weakest match on the card. Because from a technical standpoint, the match was good.
Yeah,
had both men, big men, hitting them, doing
match.
shit that big men, they do. But it was just the build-up. There was nothing, and it was stuck between the world title match and the U.S. title match. So there was nothing. It was the dead
zone.
Yeah, it was the dead zone, and
I can't believe I'm saying this about a Luke Harper match, but this was a piss break. I'm sorry, Luke. If you're listening to this, I'm sorry.
I won't call it a piss break only because I don't think there was a single match that was bad enough to where this match sucks. Let me go take a piss. But I will say this was definitely I agree with the weakest match on the card as far as compared to everything else, and probably the most likely where people did go up and go to concessions or the bathrooms.
But I don't mean piss break and it was just bad. I mean it's a piss break where if you went to the bathroom and came back, you'd have missed nothing. If you missed the match, you really would have missed nothing.
Yeah. And Hairball, if you're wondering, I could confirm that Wrestle Kingdom 10. It was asking about AJ versus versus Nakamura.
Yeah, it was Wrestle Kingdom 10 last year.
But yeah, it was. I just feel bad because Brody Lee's one of my boys. I'm not gonna lie. So Luke Harper with an anti-pop. That just I feel bad. But not as bad as Bobber 33 in this next match. Holy shit! Ladies and gentlemen, WWE Heavyweight Championship of the World. The challenger, Jinder Mahal. The champion at the time, Randall Keith Orton. In 15 minutes, 45 seconds officially. At about a couple of minutes because they had some unofficial shenanigans during the introductions. The winner and cause for Bobbert 33 to buy TWK at Nintendo Switch, and T-Dub, I ain't letting it go either.
I honestly barely mentioned. You've literally mentioned it more times during this podcast than I have during the entire week.
I think all of us have mentioned it more times than you have during this entire week.
Well, which is fine, but you don't have to humble brag. You want to bet.
It wasn't really bad. I just can't help but be humble. I'm just grateful that he did it. So yeah, thank you, Bobbert.
Did he actually buy the Switch yet?
He sent me the money for a Switch.
Awesome.
And it's currently on its. I ordered it earlier today, so it should be here within the next, I would say, 4 to 5 days.
Awesome.
Yes.
Wait.
India, number one. India, number one.
Matty.
Yes.
T-Dub, humble. Where has this man been for the past 5 years?
I know. All I'm going to say is simply this. Tito, brag a little. It's Bobbert33. What's one our running gag with him? Shut up, Bobbert. Right? I think we can afford to rub it in a little bit.
I don't know. I just when someone buys me a gift, I just can't help but be happy.
You know what, T-Dub? You be humble. We'll rub it in for you.
Yeah.
Crazy. All right, my Nintendo Switch is currently in Louisville.
Hey, there you go.
I don't know why it's coming from there, but okay, why not?
You got it on Amazon?
Maybe it's coming from the Castle Cornet.
Ooh. Thank you, fuck you, bye. My Nintendo Switch, that is.
What the fuck you mean taking off my Nintendo Switch? Is that about this thing's parents care? Now you're giving to some motherfucker in Virginia? God damn it, I'm gonna fuck him up.
And then he started singing the Underdog theme song. So.
Oh.
Which, by the way, that will always be my favorite thing ever. I will really love Jim Cornette just for that.
Oh, God. Anyway, on
Despite
to the match
all our
itself.
criticisms of old man Jim Cornette, we still can't help but love the guy.
We love the guy. He's awesome.
But back to the match of the year.
The most talked about match of the year.
It was a really well done match for what
Well
it
done
was.
match, shenanigans. It wasn't clean, so Orton still stays a little strong. Yeah.
Here's what I like about it. It had a story, and it told it really well. Jinder Mahal went after Randy Orton's shoulder, the shoulder that he has injured multiple times throughout the entire match, and it built towards his finisher, the Cobra Clutch Slam.
Or the Colossus, as he likes to call it.
Colossus.
And more importantly, also, it built towards him possibly not being able to hit the RKO because it's like that was his preferred RKO arm.
Yeah.
So he was injured in the RKO.
That much we didn't see because he hit an RKO like literally 2 minutes before the finish.
Yeah, but he couldn't make the cover because...
Oh, that's right.
Oh, yeah, because he was selling the shoulder.
Selling the
Storytelling,
shoulder.
psychology, psychomology.
It's wonderful, isn't it?
You know what would have? I just have some advice for Randy. You would have kept your title had you just dived.
Oh. How does it go again? Oh yeah, Young Bucks, Dav, Will Ospreay, Dav, Leo, Dav, Strickland, Dav, Orton pose.
Instead, he went with the Rip Rogers form of wrestling, which is punch, brawl to the outside, throw back into the ring, rest hold, do a big move, rest hold, do a big move, rest hold, throw back outside the ring, brawl some more, throw back into the ring, big move, rest hold.
That's
big
how I played
move,
WWE 2K17. It gets me 5-star match ratings, so
I
complain about that.
mean, yeah.
Well, I'm just trying to describe every heavyweight match ever.
Yeah, pretty much. Especially during the Attitude Era, where they did a lot of outside brawling.
You brawl, throw inside, rest hold, throw back outside, brawl, throw back inside, rest hold, throw back outside, brawl, and repeat.
Moving right along.
Yes.
We could go all night with this, but we won't.
Oh, we could go all night long talking about how awesome Jinder Mahal is in that match.
Yes, he was.
Oh wait, I think Brian Zane brought up a good point of JBL, somebody who went from like sort of nowhere to world champion, and of course he said no one was complaining when this jobber won, and then he showed a picture of Bray Wyatt.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Same fucking thing.
Yep. And here's a. Go ahead, Matis.
I was gonna say and there were. I know Tito and Shin have seen it, and probably you, Matty. You saw it on my Facebook. The people on my page who were salty as fuck.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, all that back acne, he must be doing steroids. And I'm like, there was one person who said Ryback said he does steroids, and I was so tempted to post the clip of Shawn Michaels laughing, like saying, listening to anything Ryback says.
Oh God! You know what?
Ryback said that indie wrestlers are ruining wrestling.
Yeah, I know.
Indie wrestlers are ruining wrestling.
Who cares about what Ryback?
You know what? You know what? Can I just get this entire conversation done with one button? I think. Wait. What did Ryback say? Ryback said that independent wrestlers are ruining professional wrestling. The entire internet's reaction. Keep it going. Keep it going. Full clip this time. I usually don't play the full clip, but for right back, he's getting the extra special treatment.
Yeah.
By the way,
yeah,
one thing I'll give Jinder credit for is that for the past couple weeks, he has been very adamant at decrying people who are saying that he's on steroids. He's been saying multiple times that he is not, that he's been drug tested multiple times, and that he's just been working out a lot more often than previously.
You know, and people have said he was, you know, before he got the second run, before the change, he was drunk. He was actually doing independent dates to keep himself alive. And then something clicked, and then he said, you know what, fuck it. No more booze, all of the workout. And you know what, folks? Yep. Guess what? That's what hard work is.
I mean, if you're going to complain about that, then you have to complain about Eddie Guerrero winning the title, because he did the same thing. He reached a point in his life where he had problem with alcohol and everything, but he turned his life around and then became WWE champion. So if you're hating on Jinder Mahal for winning the WWE championship, turning his life around, then you're also hating on Eddie Guerrero.
Yeah. And also, Mike Shell does bring up a good point. Because there is a word to describe Ryback and people like Ryback.
They're haters. They're haters.
Yep.
Haters, I tell you.
Hey, Ryback, you know what else those indie wrestlers do?
Dad.
They're wrestling. What the
they're
fuck
wrestling.
are you doing?
Hey, Ryback, you also know what else those indie wrestlers do? They make more money than you.
Hey-o.
Yep.
Especially the elite. The
elite.
Yep.
The elite. Anyway.
And yes, Hairball, Ryback is a dummy, yeah. Also, go fuck yourself for that Twitter post.
What did he do? What did he do?
Yeah. Apparently Mumbles is doing a Total Divas podcast with her husband, and Hairball says that they should invite their biggest fans of the show, Mike Shell and me.
Oh,
I
okay. Now, Mike
say,
Shell.
why aren't you on that?
Mike Shell, I will totally agree, but
I was about to say, why aren't you on that, T-Dub?
Maddie, would it be out of the question to ban Mr. Matis here from the podcast for the next 2 years?
T-Dub, am I laughing?
No.
T-Dub, I was chuckling. He stays in.
Go gadget fuck yourself, Matis.
At least I want to say this about Jinder, and people call him a jobber. Have they not been watching SmackDown for the last couple of weeks or a few months from when he won the six-pack challenge? Because they built him up like a boss.
Yeah.
Because he went from being a jobber to being a legitimate threat. He was always in Randy's face. If he wasn't in Randy's face cutting a promo, he was whooping his ass with the Singh brothers. If he wasn't whooping his ass with the Singh brothers, he was in Randy's face.
And don't forget, he has a win over AJ Styles.
Yes.
Yeah.
This was Jinder Mahal all these weeks telling Randy, and by extension everyone in the WWE universe, you will not overlook me. You will not ignore me. This is my shot, and I'm coming to take your belt. So take me seriously.
And guess what happened?
Now, if he just stayed off TV or was jobbing out to motherfuckers like Mojo Rawley or some shit, maybe.
You have a legitimate gripe, and you have a legitimate reason to bitch about it.
Yeah, but then nope. They did the right thing. They built him up as a legitimate contender for the World Heavyweight title. So you just can't say it came out of nowhere when he's been built up to be this credible threat. And let's not forget that he also inherited Bad News Brown's gas face, so that's kind of also helped him intimidate Randy Orton because Bad News Brown is a scary motherfucker.
Yes.
Even though he's been dead for 10 years.
Oh, God, that gas face. That gas face was perfect when they did the meme there a couple weeks before they announced the T-shirt. A couple of days ago, they had Jinder Mahal, posted with I don't know who the character is. I can't think of the name right now, but this is where my merch would be if I had one.
That's a Fairly Odd Parents meme.
Fairly Odd Parents, yeah, I do know that. I'm just trying to remember the character.
Trophy if I had one.
But hey, look at it like this: it could have been Mojo.
Yeah.
And what the fuck has Mojo Rawley done, Mr. 2007 winner of the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal?
He's best friends with Gronk. Doesn't that mean anything?
Hell no.
Nope. Anyway, we could talk about it now, but we got.
Let's rate it. Let's rate this card.
Yes, please. Oh man, we're already. You can tell this is a big show. We're an hour and 15 minutes in.
Well, here's the thing: when you got 2 extra guests, that always tends to happen.
Oh yeah, it's true. Let's rate this son of a bitch. Shin, kick us off.
I'm gonna give this a straight 4 out of 5. This even with the comedy match involved, there was a lot of solid wrestling, a lot of good shit to go around. The only sort of down spot was the Harper Rowan match. And, of course, Jinder Mahal, the most talked about man in pro wrestling right now, is world champion. So, 4 out of 5.
Matis?
Yeah, I was going to docket points for the Harper Rowan match, but fuck that shit. You had Shinsuke's debut, which was great. You had Breezango getting the entire crowd to want them to win the belt more than anything else in the world. A bum-ass women's match, bum-ass United Titles match, and Jinder fucking Mahal is your new WWE champion, 5 out of 5.
Wow, that's generous. Gate up.
First off, Devil, do you have to remind us of the time Mojo Rawley tried to talk to children? That was just one of the most awkward backstage segments I've ever seen. Nonetheless, for this show, I'll give it a 3.5 out of 5.
That makes sense. Okay. That's where I'm landing it now. There's Shinsuke's debut was good, not great. Tag match was entertaining for what it was. The U.S. title was match of the night. That's just my personal preference, and of course I'm biased because my boy is in, my guy is in there. And the main event did what intended: crown the new champion and shocked the fucking world and got a pop. It got good heat. And it caught everybody off guard, which in professional wrestling, especially on the mainstream, is very difficult. But it's still a 3 out of 5, which is still pretty good.
Can I add something to this?
Yeah, sure.
Can we talk about how good this stuff is done for the Singh brothers?
Yeah.
I mean, before they were just languishing away, barely on TV, unless you catch them on 205 Live, and then the 1 or 2 matches on NXT, and now look at them. They are attached to the World Heavyweight Champion. You can't talk about Jinder Mahal without talking about the Singh brothers. So they coming up looking gold.
And the best part is, they're not being buried in the Cruiserweight division.
Exactly.
Shock gasp! They're using cruiserweights effectively. Whoa!
Oh, can I just say how much I love how the Singh brothers have their own escort, have their own ride, and they get out and they put a carpet down for Jinder to get out of his limo.
When you're a rich ass motherfucker, you get a ride for your other brothers, so they can be rich motherfuckers too.
Yep.
Jinder knows how to treat his friends.
That is true.
Unlike JBL.
So wait, goons, hired goons. Whoa! Love doing that gimmick. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, in case you haven't noticed, it's time for your emails and comments of the week. You can send them at the Wrestle-Cast at gmail.com. And Reminds me, I need to check out. This is brought to you by Ranger Stop Superior Tour at Toy and Comic Con coming up this November 3rd to the 5th at the Holiday Inn across Universal Studios in Orlando, Florida, 5905 South Kirkman Road. Information at rangerstop.com. And of course, an ad will be upcoming, but we're not going to play it now because it'd be getting annoying now. Plus, Metricon first for my good buddy Shades. Anyway, we begin with Dark Mortimer. Meanwhile, in the theater inside the Clock Tower, the Fallen Society are watching last Sunday's Backlash. Mortimer, wow, I can't believe it. Raven, yeah, did not see that coming. Rip Van Winkle, I am shocked. Roberta, speechless. Mortimer, they managed to get through a WWE pay-per-view in Chicago without the crowd chanting CM Punk.
I should also note that during TakeOver, there was one CM Punk chant, but then the crowd booted it away.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut that down.
Shut it down.
Shit. Holy motherfucking shit, y'all motherfuckers are right.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
And Rip Van Winkle says, finally, pops a bottle of vampire blood wine. And Roberta, oh, and Jinder won. Mortimer, yeah, he did. Like I said last week, hope his title one is a good one. And to be fair, he's not limited to what he could do in the ring like Khali was back in 07. That's another big point I wanted to make because a lot of people are still bitching about why he's a jobber and everything else. All right, here are your picks. All right, Jinder Mahal, great Khali.
Mm-hmm.
Personally, I'm going with the guy that can fucking wrestle. It looks like he's an actual world champion. Not a guy that moves like a fucking tree. And he goes, roar, roar. And a chin that'll make Jay Leno jealous.
We talk about the team from when you hang to make you in the world.
Hey, come on, guys. It's not fun. You don't talk about me, man.
I should have stuck with Sergeant Slaughter. Anyway.
And that's an order, maggot.
Thank you. You slime, you scum. NXT TakeOver Chicago. Well, Bane is happy that Strong won his match against Eric Young. UK Championship was indeed match of the night. Asuka beat and pinned both Cross and Riot at the same time. Rip. So who's next in line for the Empress of Tomorrow? The Iconic Duo? Maybe since Ember Moon is out for 6 months, enjoy the NXT title match. With the close calls of Hideo winning the title in the latter match, the match was damn good, especially with a surprise twist at the end. Roberta, Gargano knew a few months ago that the betrayal from his best friend when he moved the TV away from Ciampa after watching the Festival of Friendship. I knew that was going to get brought up. Backlash kind of missed half of Nakamura as Ziggler was on the way to work while the match was on. Damn you, cell phone internet. Looks like the Usos will be dropping the tag title to the New Day at Money in the Bank. Rib Van Winkle. I wanted the Fashion Police to win only because they have said nice things about the way I look. Roberta, plus you always carry that musket of yours. That's true. Roberta, and again, Jinder Mahal, new WB World Champion. Not Drew McIntyre, not Heath Slater, Jinder fucking Mahal. Yay for change. SmackDown Live, because I haven't seen Raw this week. Team New Japan versus Team American Heels was your main event. Corbin kills Sammy. Rusev to replace Sammy confirmed. A five-way number one contenders match for the women's title is made for the next week. Raven, wearing a Becky Lynch shirt, looks in the camera. Fuck the Revival. Raven. Oh, my mistake. Let me try that again. Looks in the camera. Fuck Alberto El Patron. Raven. Perfect. That's a wrap. I love it. I love it that people are played up to being the elite in that running gag.
Also, what we're talking about here is murder, capital murder. Adam Cole is going to go to heaven.
Rest in peace to Adam Cole's character.
Yeah. Rest in peace to Adam Cole's character on being the elite.
Yep.
The only thing missing was an actual cameo from Kevin Owens, although I can understand why because of scheduling issues.
Yeah. And it's kind of
I don't
hard
think
to
there's anything stopping him legally from appearing on the show because it's not technically another wrestling promotion. It's just a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Kevin Owens isn't wrestling. He's down in Mexico with El Generico, taking care of...
No. Actually, they did bring up Owens, as in the KKO. So, they're not talking about Steen here. It's Kevin Owens.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We could drop that gimmick, by the way. It's just El Generico. Owens Steen is up there in Canada taking care of his 2 kids and his wife, and pretty much package pile driving the mailman because he keeps fucking up his deliveries. Anyway, 205 Live. I understand the crowd would be dead after sitting through perhaps 3 hours of wrestling, but could you at least cheer for Alexander's return in a street fight that Tozawa and Kendrick had? Yeah, I'm going to get to that motherfucker. Oh, boy. Oh, I agree. All I'm going to say is I agree with Tony Nese.
What did Tony Nese say?
If you want, I know most of us don't watch 205 Live. I did because, of course, I've heard about the great street fight between Tozawa and
you're
Kendrick.
talking about what you said to that fan.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
Table
totally with us on
bump,
that.
and his face is buried knee deep, head first, in a cell phone.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you go to a wrestling show, especially in the front row, you're fair game for ridicule.
You're fair game for ridicule, and if you had your table bump, and I'm going to get that to the losers.
Table bump up the top turnbuckle to the outside.
Yep.
Hold on, I'm just writing that down because I almost forgot to put that down. I said to myself, as soon as I saw that tweet after the match, I'm like, fuck that's going in, yeah. I almost forgot to put that in. Thank you for whoever did that. Thank you, Mortimer, for bringing that up. The street winners, Jinder Mahal, congrats on winning the title. NXT Chicago, Ciampa's heel turn, rest in peace, #DIY. Asuka's undefeated streak, and me for getting tickets for a SmackDown house show in July. And yes, Nakamura, Owens, and Zayn are scheduled to appear. Yay! Losers, also me, should have waited before to buy the tickets. Bills, more bills. However, whoever's in charge of sending my dad his disability check, seriously, you suit-wearing fucks, my family is suffering and I'm doing all I can to help out. However, that check does come in. I'm supposed to visit my fiance in 2 weeks. Yay! Raven, I know the feeling. I want to beat up Brad Maddox. Darren Mortimer? Sure, maybe that'll take my mind off things. That's it. And next up, hey everybody, it's another long email about our good buddy Fred. Go ahead, T-Dub. It's our guy. Man, I was close to the mic.
I hope I at least deafened one person. Especially that person's name rhymes with Radis.
Aww.
Hey, Tito, could you be a little louder next time? I can still hear out of this ear.
Don't worry, I'll get you next time.
Hello, Wrestle-Cast. Oi, this week I haven't seen SmackDown Live or NXT, fully only highlights, since I've been sitting through 2 pay-per-views. Don't get me wrong, I did like the pay-per-views, but it's starting to get me burnt out. It's starting to burn me out. That's how much WWE's boring me, but I'll keep watching it next week or since it's June. It may be interesting. Anywho, here are my thoughts. TakeOver Chicago, heartbreaking. Wow, heartbreaking, but in a good way. This was the best pay-per-view of the 2 since it has this gem, Tyler Bate versus Pete Dunne. Amazing match. Hands down match of the year candidate, best match W has ever pulled off. Its only downside is the lack of storyline and hype compared to Shibata versus Okada. Or Okada versus Omega. Or have we forgotten already? Jeez. In other news, Strong defeats Young. Asuka pinned both Riot and Cross. Rude retains against Itami. with 2 glorious DDTs, which is nice. And the AOP retained their tag titles after an awesome ladder match by DIY. And then Ciampa turns on Gargano, and it was heartbreaking. But the feud will be so epic. Overall, 4 out of 5. Awesome pay-per-view.
Yeah, I have to say, if we thought their Cruiserweight Classic match was a Match of the Year candidate...
You ain't seen nothing yet. Bum, 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 baby, just ain't seen nothing yet. Backlash.
Like
oh, go ahead. I gotta keep going, man. We're already over time.
Keep going.
Backlash. It was a solid but enjoyable pay-per-view for the 2 important matches. Owens beat Styles via countout. There will be a rematch at SummerSlam, and I can't believe it either. Shit, Jinder Mahal is your new WWE World Champion. Remember a few years ago when he screamed, "Stop pushing Jinder"? Well, now we have the same dude as the current champion of the company. Well, congrats to the dude. I don't know how long it'll last, but he earned it. 3.5 out of 5. Winners, Pete Dunne versus Tyler Bate for their amazing match to take over to Chicago. Also, congrats Pete Dunne for winning the TWK title. Jinder Mahal, new world champion. Give it credit. He's vastly improved since the last time. The name of the all women's championship, women's.
That's the breaking news siren.
Uh-oh. What happened?
Shit. Scott Steiner has invaded the Wrestle-Cast. Everybody run.
Tell you what, let me finish this email, then we'll get to the breaking news. How's that?
Okay.
Let's finish this up real quick. We're at the winners and losers. We're close. Jinder Mahal, new world champion. The name of the all women's tournament, Mae Young Classic. Great choice for a name, except also Fabulous Moolah, but it's not that catchy. That heel turn by Ciampa, sad but so effective. Rene Dupree won on the show for showing up on What Culture's WTF moments for the John O'Clock segment. It's John O'Clock, you worthless piece of shit. Also creepy face. Also tearing Randy Orton a new one of his rants on Facebook. Also available on It's available on No DQ if you're interested. We'll get to that, I'm sure. Losers, Matt Hardy not being able to trademark the broken gimmick by the USPTO, signing it identifies only the name of a particular character or personal name and doesn't identify description, yada yada yada. Fuck you, slap ass. Fuck you, slap ass. Tommaso Ciampa's injury, which is worse than after the ladder match. Hopefully he's recovering, but that's not good. WCPW loaded events, free shows being canceled due to YouTube's new ad-friendly system, and affects every wrestling-related channel. WrestleMania, What Culture, Daily X-Men, us. We'll get to that. The attack on Manchester last Monday. My prayers go to the family and friends of those victims. It's going to be a summertime. I got the feeling the on-out table will show up. Shintigercurl, you know what I'm talking about. Enjoy your weekend. Okay. All right. Next up is who's next?
Hold on. Breaking news.
Yeah, let's do that because the tablet's decided to do some updates, so it's loading up. What's the breaking news?
Tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, which means 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Okay.
Wrestle Circus's event will be streamed for free.
Damn.
Including, here's some of the matches. Joey Ryan versus The Boys.
Ooh.
Oh, as in Dalton Castle's boys?
Yes.
Ooh.
Team called Extra Talents Ed versus Roppongi Vice.
Oh.
Versus Rachel Ellering. And John Morrison versus Keith Lee.
Ooh, the sex.
Those are just some of the matches. Ooh, what's this match down here? Super Thunder Frog versus Jervis Cottonbelly.
Ooh.
Goddamn, I need this tomorrow. Holy shit, this came the fuck out of nowhere. And guess what? Maddie, one of our friends might be at the show.
Oh. Who?
The former Trenchcoat Anti-Critic, I believe.
Nice.
I think it's him. Let me just check my Facebook mentions. Anyways, continue on with the email.
Anyway, Fireball Disaster is next. Dear God, that main event. Who thought it would be a good idea for Jinder to win the World Championship? If it wouldn't have been better if Rusev comes out and beats up Jinder after he won. No, this is a triple threat match of Money in the Bank between Jinder, Randy, and Rusev. They're doing something, but you know. Anyway, also that lineup for Money in the Bank ladder match. Matty, hit that glorious button, please. You know. Yeah, fuck it.
Glorious. No, I won't give in. I won't give in till I'm victorious. And I will defend.
Hold on, it was actually
Hear my theme song.
Hold on, it was actually Brian, our buddy Brian.
Oh, all right, cool.
AKA Backlund.
Backlund. So yeah, enjoy it, Brian. Go see it. Go have
I thought
fun.
it was Brian.
Yeah.
I must be off today. That and getting the bees mixed up in my head.
Hey, you know what? At this point, don't worry about it. It's still one of our good buddies, old friend of the show, of us and RVT. So why the hell
not? I could say that I have killer bees.
Oh, very nice, very nice. Also, my prediction is for Shinsuke Nakamura to win. By the way, who do you think will win Money at the Bank ladder match? Also, place your bets now. I got $10 on Shinsuke Nakamura. We don't only do predictions when it's the go home show, by the way. So,
Well, I got $10 on Breezango's mop.
Do you guys think it would be a good idea for the rumored women's Money in the Bank ladder match? I think so. No. Okay. Let's see. This is Die Hard Gamer, I believe.
Oh, cool. I haven't heard from him in a bit.
Yeah, he had a couple of audio clips. I did not get to upload. Folks, about the whole introduction, outro thing. I do it for Tearball. I do it for Evil Rev. Let's not kill the gimmick, guys. Oversaturation sucks.
Yes, it does.
Just send me an email and you're cool. Camera fades on no slowly, fans streaming in agony and pain, following the incoherent camera then changed to another camera while Kenny Omega is beating the ever-loving shit out of somebody, such as another camera. Bowser mysteriously Junko and Ashima. Someone's been watching New Japan.
Woohoo!
Oh, hello there. If you're looking for Die Hard, I'll get him for you real quick, she says. Oh shit! I'm late, aren't I? Hello, guys. It's been a long time. I know I am now a member of New Japan Pro Wrestling World, and I've been watching the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Title match between Dragon Lee and Hiromu Takahashi from February 11th. And holy shit, what a match! We know, right? Looked up the results for Backlash, and Sammy finally won a match, and Jinder Mahal is now WB champion, and Hairball is losing his shit. Yes, he is indeed. We can confirm that he's been losing his shit in the chat. And Matty, the part with the shit on Mahal, you could skip that. All right, we'll keep that in mind there, Hairball. Let's see, what are we doing? Where am I? Oh, there we go. And Shinsuke Nakamura made his debut against Dolph Ziggler. I ended up missing Best of Super Juniors, so that's what I'm doing next week. Hey, you haven't missed the final yet, so you still got plenty of time to catch up. And so please keep it. Not time for winners, losers. Losers, the cunt nugget who decided to enter the Phoenix Convention Center and ruin Phoenix Comic Con for all the cosplayers and attendees by planning to kill Phoenix police officers and much worse. Oh no. Oh, that's not cool. Here, there's a link. Let me just see here real quick. What is this?
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Phoenix Comic Con says if things would get bloody according to court papers. Yeah, some fat fuck decided to be an idiot.
By the way, Shin?
Well, yeah, what?
Apparently, Hairball's losing his mind because he's stuck in Texas, and he doesn't like being in there.
Oh.
Well, sounds to me that sounds like a personal problem.
Oh.
Go back up north with the rest of the soft eggs.
Well, let's put it this way. He goes on a big rant on this asshole, and I'm not going to bring it up. All I'm going to say is, yeah, fuck him, too. Winners, Tetsuya Nomi for giving us fans a great performance as Daigo, a.k.a. Shishi Ranger from Dai Ranger. Was looking forward to beating him at Ranger Stop, but that will never happen, unfortunately. Rest in peace. Sami Zayn for finally winning a match at a WB pay-per-view. The Phoenix Police Department for arresting the aforementioned Cut Nugget before the things turned tragic. Kevin Owens for retaining the US title, and myself for getting a copy of the first season of Attack on Titan and One Punch Man on Blu-ray. Getting myself the first Japanese PS2 game and a classic NES game such as NES Sports of Double Dribble and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, the arcade game. I believe he was like,
good shit.
Double Dribble. I did it wrong.
But what's the Japanese game you picked up, sir?
Let's see. His first. What is the Japanese game?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he's in the chat though.
No, I don't think so. I don't think I've seen him there tonight. Be sure to email us for next week. Then.
Yeah, give us. I'll ask him. I think he's in the chat for Sunday for Tokurus. I'll bring it up then. He then teleports. He God fucking damn it, dumb luck. Yada yada yada. There's one good thing about Dumb Luck. He's shaking his shit on Dumb Luck, which is Lucky from Q Ranger. Q.
You know, someone should make a parody of Happy and make it Lucky, and make it all about how he's the greatest Red Senshi of all time, and send it to you, Matty, and have it play on loop for all of eternity.
Yeah, if you did that, we Dave him and we Dave you for all the eternity.
If you can survive and not go insane.
Oh, you'll go nuts first. Also,
I'm already there.
Hey, that is it for Die Hard. Next up is our good buddy, the Hairball. Let me just get to the thing real quick.
Dun, dun, dun.
There it is. There's the thing.
Yeah.
Hammer shows the galleon docked at the lookout. Rip. Well, fat boy, you finally got this stupid idiot here to block you. This stupid idiot here to block off Twitter. You still got it, fat boy. Yeah, I know. It took me forever though. No, finally took me replying to his tweet about helping a bunch of black kids, saying that he does that. He does that. Yeah, he refuses to sit down and have dinner with a Muslim. That being Sami Zayn. Hashtag fucking hypocrite. Hashtag fat JBL. Looks at camera. Yeah, I'm not going to post it here because the audio. I'll find the tweet and post it here. Anyway. Rip. Anyway, while we are here. Yeah, because I figured I'd toss Lord Popo a bone. And he wants, phrasing aside, and let him torture JBL. Popo. Oh, look. Some new maggots on the fat boy. What a surprise. Not really. Fat boy, Lord Popo, I brought this sinner for you to torture. Pecking order. Rip, evil face. I'm the pecking order, you fool. Popo's face twists and smile. Looks at Rip. I like you. JBL, what are you asshats that you're doing to me and this black man, Popo? That's not as funny as not as funny as what? Not as funny as what will happen if you call me that again. Okay, guys. Yeah. Maharaja. He's yeah. Oh, I see why he wanted me to skip this. Yeah.
That bad?
Yeah, he that's a rant. 2.5 days out of 5 is his rating for Backlash.
Ew. Oh.
Also, he did bring up the joke, these nuts from the Kona stove.
Well, that's okay.
Takeover after the grave of our buddy Shintigercurl. Bate Dunne not only match of the but match of the year candidate to even come close to Omega Okada, which, by the way, Access is re-showing that match in its entirety. Go watch. Says how kick-ass this match was. And more fuckery from the nut-slapping owl. Yada. He's pissed off, and we've been over this last week. Winners, Ruby. Her rants are entertaining as hell, and you can't teach that. Losers, the owl. Need I say more? Look, I'm sorry, I cannot get behind Jinder as a champion. He has been a jobber for years, and boom, goons and champ. Because W is trying to get more people in the indie market. Is that a bad thing, by the way?
That's not a bad thing. It's a good thing.
Thank you, DDP.
Also, apparently we mentioned Bad Toku because we got Gizmonic Doomslayer in the chat.
Wow, holy fuck.
I know, right?
That's kind of creepy. Stop it.
As creepy as when I mentioned hairy balls.
Oh, god damn.
I'm just asking for clarification.
Moving right along. Moving right along.
To the east side.
And only because I'm not trying to defend Jinder either, but doesn't that devalue his title reign? Only knowing because he's so WB could gain more foothold in there. Because, once they do it, it'll be off of him and probably never see him again. And before he claims later, he was done differently. He wasn't just a sudden flick of a switch. It was actually a legit story behind it.
Yeah.
And we're not arguing here. We're just saying, we kind of agree with WWE with Jinder Mahal. Let's just hope they keep it on the belt keep the belt on him for more than a month. Thank you, please.
At least until maybe SummerSlam?
I'd say July at the very least.
So at least until Battleground?
Have him at least have him at least one title defense.
Yeah, have him hold it till Battleground so I can cheer.
You just want to see fucking Sami Zayn, Ray J Styles cash in on him, don't you?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Or maybe I'm just very excited for the main event at Battleground in Philadelphia to be Jinder Mahal defending the title against Breezango's mop.
Match of the year.
Yep.
Mike Shaw, your security system sucks, says Airball Mike. I know it was fine until the Windows 10 update. Damn it, don't we all know that? I know how they feel. Anyway, meanwhile, Popo dragging the limp corpse of JBL. Rip, Jesus Christ, what did you do to him? Popo, I'll tell you what I didn't do. Anything nice? JBL, God damn black man, says JBL. Rip and Fat Boy look at Popo as he sighs. 1 minute later, camera on Corrin's tower. Corrin and Yajirobe sees JBL screaming as he's tossed down. Yajirobe sees, see, I told you it would happen. He's a racist fuck. Corrin, it wasn't a matter of if, but when. Thud. Popo looks from the lookout. Enjoy the climb back down, bitch! And Popo stares at the camera, directly at all of us. Bye! That was creepy.
As creepy as...
No, go ahead.
No, I was going to go...
Don't you do it.
Abort joke. Abort joke. Just say abort joke. Join us in the Flop Tower. We'll be moving on.
Yeah.
Flop Club for life. And those are your emails and comments of the week. You can send them at the Wrestle-Cast@gmail.com. We shall return, ladies and gentlemen, with the news of the week. And, of course, your clip of the week coming up in just a few minutes. Paul Heyman with high praise for Finn Balor. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
And now a word from our sponsors.
Super kick, super kick, Super Kick.
Matt, what are you playing over there?
Nothing much. Just playing our new app, Super Kick Party. Now available at the App Store and on Google Play.
Nice. Keep going. Super Kick Party!
Hey, speaking of which, just got my new high score.
Too sweet.
Too sweet me for the love of God.
What's the score you get?
Wait a minute.
What is it? What?
It was there a second ago.
Where is it?
It says my score is 0 now. What the heck? What?
I have rendered your game obsolete, and your score, it has been deleted! Delete! 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 Break it down!
This is WMOB Mobile, 12 on your channel dial and 12 in the TV ratings.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman, and I am the advocate for the reigning, defending, undisputed Universal Champion, Brock Lesnar. Now, one could make the argument that I'm out here tonight to scout potential victims for my client. I mean, surely, Mr. Balor, sir, you heard earlier tonight Bray Wyatt paint a portrait of a WWE universe without the Beast. I hate to vandalize Bray Wyatt's masterpiece, but if Bray Wyatt wins the fatal 5-way at Extreme Rules, steps into the ring with my client, Brock Lesnar will paint Bray Wyatt as a victim. Then there's Seth freaking Rollins. Wants to compete in a fatal freaking 5-way at Extreme freaking Rules. Brock freaking Lesnar will make him a freaking victim. Plus, Mr. Rollins is the malicious focus of Samoa Joe. Hired mercenary, badass, assassin, coquina. Hey, let's cut to the chase. Against Brock Lesnar, Samoa Joe, victim. And then we have the one that laid the dead man down. Roman Reigns. The odds-on favorite. If Roman Reigns wins the fatal 5-way at Extreme Rules and he challenges for the Universal Championship, he will no longer be the end-all, be-all in WWE. He will just be Brock Lesnar's victim. Which leads me, Mr. Balor, to you. May I?
Please.
Thank you. I'm just an advocate. Mr. Balor, I respectfully submit, you, sir, are nobody's victim. And I know that the other contenders in the fatal 5-way have painted you as the underdog, but Finn Balor, you're no underdog either. I mean, they may not see you coming, but sir, I see you coming. The Balor Club sees you coming. What was that prophecy you once said? If you believe it, you can achieve it. Finn Balor, I believe in my heart you are the most talented in-ring performer in WWE today. And even more importantly, sir, I believe that you believe you're going to take those other contenders to the extreme. And I know a little bit something about the word extreme. And I also believe that you believe that when it comes to my client, you don't look at my client like he's Brock Lesnar, 6'3.5", 295 pounds, NCAA Division I heavyweight champion, UFC heavyweight champion, WWE heavyweight champion, Universal champion. No, you believe that my client is the same as the other contenders in the Fatal 5-Way at Extreme Rules. That if you step into the ring with my client, he, just like the others, will be Finn Balor's victim. Which is why I came here tonight to look you in the eyes and say to you, Finn Balor, of all the possibilities at Extreme Rules, I look forward and I'm most intrigued to the possibility of Brock Lesnar versus Finn Balor for the Universal Championship.
And we're back here on the Wrestle-Cast, presented by RVT Entertainment on thebrokeinfinite.com, podomatic.com, iTunes, podcasting places, and live on RVT Entertainment's official YouTube channel. Matty Jay and TWK, Shintigercurl, and Matis Leonheart joining you in for this evening's festivities for May 26th, 2017.
Hold on there, Matty.
Yeah.
I don't act like it wasn't you who somehow got the money, hoard up the money, considering who it is, to get Fantasio to make my underwear disappear so my new corduroy jeans won't fit as snugly as they could because you're jealous of that.
Very nice.
Had to do it.
See, folks, that's how it's done. I had to. We've been missing some Tex Ferguson on this podcast. So, anyway, for those wondering why the whole clip, because he does paint a pretty good picture, describes the other four guys and says, all right, let's put them down because we all see, we all know how the fuck these guys are. Let's put over Finn Balor. That's exactly what Paul Heyman did there. And in such Paul Heyman-like fashion. AKA.
That's only good.
Very, very good. Anyway, we have some news to go over. And Brother Ball said, Cena wants to do more Southpaw. Yes.
Do it. Good. Do it.
Do it. We need sequel. Anyway.
There's the news.
Yes.
Something that I wanted to wait to talk about because I had a feeling this might happen.
Mm-hmm.
Sean Waltman has been cleared of all charges because of a lack of evidence.
There you go.
Because he was sort of arrested for the suspicion of trying to sell methamphetamines. There was a lack of evidence, so no charges.
Yeah, there you go.
The system perfectly, it worked.
Yeah.
Even though, in my opinion, he shouldn't have been arrested even if he was going to sell because drugs shouldn't be illegal, in my opinion. Just they should be legalized, taxed, and regulated.
Unfortunately, they aren't yet. So as long as the law is on the book, they're going to have to do their due diligence.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Another news. Gunner, if you guys remember who he is from TNA.
Who?
He put out a tweet referencing TakeOver. So is he going to NXT? Who knows? But more importantly, will anybody actually remember him?
Yeah, because my reaction when he said Gunner was, who?
Supposedly last year he was in talks to going to WWE, and it didn't. I don't know what happened.
Who knows? Just a thing I thought I'd bring up because I thought it was interesting. Also, as we heard, Matt Hardy's trademark was denied. Hopefully he can get that all sorted out and become the broken Matt that we all want him to be. This whole business between the Hardys versus Impact has been getting really messy this past week.
Although, I don't know if this is on your list about Dave Meltzer saying that WWE technically isn't interested in doing the gimmick, but I'm like, at this point, I'm like, yeah.
No, they are. They are. The problem is that if Anthem has the rights to the gimmick, they don't want to be seen as buying something. They don't want to set that precedent, which is understandable when you think about it.
Yeah.
I just really hope that Matt is able to get the gimmick, because if they don't, this is just like, there is so much potential here to do the Broken Matt gimmick with a WWE budget.
Yeah, if they're not able, I get if they're unable and fucking Anthem fucking wins this thing, I got the perfect button for that.
This is bullshit! This is bullshit!
Well, of course it's bullshit, because it's really nothing about. It's only about money. Anthem's trying to do a cash grab, and they may have a legal right to do it, which fucking sucks. I would. As much as WWE doesn't want to set the precedent, and I completely understand that, this might be a situation where it's just like, fuck it, here's the money.
The long-term payoff is much better than the short-term.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. True.
But I also understand if they don't, because I understand both sides of what WWE wants to do.
Let's see, there's going to be, the women's tournament has its official name, the Mae Young Classic.
A classy name.
Classy name for a classy lady.
Yeah.
Here's my question. Will it be hosted by her son?
God
Boo,
damn it.
I know where you're going with that, and boo.
God damn it, Mattis, really? Yeah, I'm with Dita. Boo! Boo!
Boo this man!
Boo this man!
Also, very nice half-baked reference.
It's in WWE continuity. If you ever watched Raw 1000,
Trust me, we all did. Just what the fuck, anyways.
Can I just hit this button?
Anyways, none of the competitors have been named yet. I assume within the next month or so they will be. And I assume some people like Candice LeRae, Kimber Lee will be in there.
Yeah.
Crazy Mary Dobson.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
I got another one. Here's someone I would really like to see in the tournaments, because I just want to see everyone's reaction to her. Okay?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Sue Young.
Can't say I know who that is.
Trust me, once you'll know her when you see her.
Well, I think there's also a possibility of Jade.
Oh yeah, Mia Yim.
Oh yeah, Mia Yim. She's not technically under contract.
No, she left Impact.
She left Impact. So another name I'd love to see in there. Two names: Sarah Stock, Sarah Del Rey.
Ooh, it would be nice to actually see Sarah Del Rey wrestle for the first time in years. I mean, Jesus Christ, she hasn't wrestled since 2011.
She hasn't wrestled since she joined WWE as one of the trainers.
Yep. I miss seeing her wrestle. She was so good.
We just need some Sarah Del Rey. One more Sarah Del Rey match, preferably on WWE. That'd be cool.
Yeah. So give us some Def Rey.
Yeah.
Also, another name I like to see in there, Delilah Doom.
Ooh, yeah.
And by the way, when I say Crazy Mary Dobson, on the latest NXT tapings, she actually wrestled.
Ooh.
Did she use that name?
No, but she had I can't remember her WWE name, but she wrestled.
Did she at least keep the gimmick?
I don't know, because all I'm saying is based off spoilers about who wrestled on the taping.
Right. Let's see. Tommaso Ciampa, as we brought up, is legitimately injured and will be out for a bit more time than WWE were expecting.
Let's put it this way. They'll leave the promo on Wednesday. Makes sense.
Yeah.
You know? And they got a nice hot feud for when it happens.
Yep. And speaking of being out for a while, Jericho has stated in an interview that he doesn't know even if he will return to WWE. And if he doesn't, he'll be fine with the most recent run being his final one.
You know what? A run like that, no shame there.
Yep.
I'm you know what, dude? How do you top How do you top it?
Yeah, like the only other real run that he's had that even matches that is his feud with Shawn Michaels.
Ditto. And the Gift of Jericho.
Yeah, just they're both really great runs for different reasons. And really, if he wants to go out like that, like that's pretty much right off into the sunset. Perfect ending. Thank you, Jericho.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it would be really cool just for his just like, you know what? I'm good with going out with the way like that, because originally when he left, he went out literally kicking and screaming. That was his own idea. So
yeah,
it kind of goes along with that.
Yeah, and the way he was escorted from the building. Well, not escorted, but dragged out of the building because of the thing. That's Jericho. That's Jericho. That's him going, you know what? If I'm leaving, I'm putting the other guy over.
Yeah, he doesn't just want to go out just all peaceful. Like, he wants to make sure that when he leaves, there's an impact, and there was with Kevin Owens. And there might be a bit more validity to that now that Kevin Owens owns his show.
Yeah.
Which was brilliant.
Indeed it was.
So yeah, if that was Jericho's final run, it was amazing. If he doesn't want to taint his anything, like, you know what? That was perfect. There we go.
We're done. Job done. Good job, sir.
Hey, do you guys want to know who praised Jinder Mahal?
Who?
First, Eric Bischoff.
Good.
Nice.
That sounds
Sleazy.
Yep, Easy gave him props. Easy, he's been on a good run for the past week or so with his comments. So good on you, Bischoff.
Yeah.
And do you know who else praised him? Said that he was a great worker.
Matt Damon.
Yes.
Oh.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
I did actually see that a couple of clips from that, and that is indeed true, folks. He did praise Jinder Mahal.
And so did Matt Damon.
Well, that's the real praise right there, getting it from fucking Matt Damon.
Oh, goddamn right it is, yeah.
There you go.
Anyways, yeah, it was really cool to, like, now I get to really rub it in people's face, like, oh, you don't like Jinder? Well, he's got approval from one of the top people who ran one of the biggest wrestling companies in the 90s and one of the top stars in all of professional wrestling. So, suck it!
Hey, Easy. Hey, T-Dub. Do it like what Easy would do it. No, suck it. No, you suck it. No, you suck it. Suck it.
Yeah, good old Psych Suck It.
Yep.
Cannot wait for the fucking movie this Christmas. Oh, it's going to be so good, I hope.
T-Dub, and by the way, TWK and Easy Rider are both happy in their head places.
Yeah, because we both fucking love Psych.
Mm-hmm.
And they need to do a crossover with Monk. They need to fucking do it. They teased it at the Psych series finale, so come on. You know you want to do it. It's jungle out there. Disorder and confusion everywhere.
We're going to talk about fake psychics everywhere.
Oh, what the fuck?
Outside 'cause he's Monk.
Hi, Windows 10. I did not want notification of my cousin's birthday. Thank you very much for putting that audio in there, fucker.
And
I didn't hear it.
Yeah, neither did I.
No,
Maybe
because the speakers are down. Because the speakers are down, but the audience will definitely.
Right. Anyways, and some unfortunate news due to the Manchester attacks. WWE had to cancel their NXT show that was going to be taking place there. However, apparently they will be sending wrestlers to hospitals, so that's cool.
Yeah, that makes sense.
TNA is doing the same thing.
Yeah, so that's really awesome for these companies too. Like, because of the place that we're going to hold their shows, they're like, you know what, we may not be able to hold them there, but you know what, we're still going to try to make it up to the people. They're going to offer refunds, and they're going to send wrestlers to hospitals, which is just holy fuck, that's amazing.
And so, you know what, the arena there supposedly only is the same arena the attack happened in. They got to clean stuff up, folks. That's what it is.
There's going to be an investigation going on there for quite some time. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, even Mike in the chat is like, yeah, fuck you, Windows. Anyway, moving right along.
Moving on to Impact Wrestling. First off, EC3 is the number one contender for the TNA Impact Heavyweight Championship. It was a pretty good triple threat match, and the ending saw James Storm lay the fuck out Mr. Magnus, but then EC3 was like, nope, get the fuck out of the ring, pins him, 1, 2, 3, perfect heel victory.
Nice.
Also, Rosemary turned face.
Good for her.
Yeah.
And they're starting a feud with Rosemary and the GFW Women's Champion, Sienna. So it looks like they're going to be unifying the belts, it seems, all the belts at Slammiversary. So, which is good because too many fucking belts. Too many.
Yeah.
And I think starting next week, they're going to broadcast a few shows from India, which means they're going to be the first company to do so.
Suck it, Vince.
Yeah, I can't believe they actually beat Vince the Punch. You think Vince would have been on that like fucking years ago when they had the Great Khali?
Man,
Well, WWE has had shows in India. They've done
No, but
live
they've never,
shows.
like,
No,
done
but
a
they
Raw.
never did a live show, as in produced a television production from
Yeah,
India.
they've never done a Raw or SmackDown from there.
Yeah.
And Raw or SmackDown or anything or even any sort of special event. And TNA is going to have Impact shows taped there. So they're going to be like the first company to do that, which is, holy fuck, why hasn't anyone else done that?
Well,
Consider
and probably the other reason for that also is, I know TNA has an investor that's from India.
Well, that would help, I guess. I mean,
yeah,
I know they had like their own like Indian company over there, Rinka King.
Yeah.
Yep. That's surprising considering how damn popular Great Khali is over there.
Yeah, and of course, because they're going to go India, I expect to see plenty of Mahabali Shira.
Oh, you mean Mahabali Bang 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 Bong Shira?
Oh, you mean Mahabali Ding Dong Shira?
All I'm going to say is that if he wins the title, Shin's going to be angrier than when Goldberg beat Brock Lesnar.
Oh!
Do you not like Mahabali Shira, Shin?
He hasn't done anything worth for me to like him for. At least with Crazy Steve, he was part of the K, and I like the K. What has Shira done?
He is currently in a feud with KM and Congo Kong.
So he's in a feud with a dumbass and a guy with big tits. Big.
And that's one of the best feuds on there because also part of the feud is Braxton Sutter and Allie, and also drove right into the feud between Rosemary and fucking so many names.
He's still in there with a guy with big tits and a dumbass named KM.
who they've literally turned into Biff from Back to the Future.
Ladies and gentlemen,
oh my God, you're right. He is.
For those who don't,
Biff Tannen.
For those who are tuning in for the first time and have never heard of TNA Impact, I'm pretty sure this button goes to you.
What? How? Why? I have so many questions!
Yeah.
All you need to know about Maha Bing Lang Bing Dong Ding.
No, I'm talking about Cargo Kong, actually.
Cargo.
Oh, you mean you mean the Lost Kong of the Donkey Kong family?
Whatever.
He is the last member of the DK crew.
Congo.
Kong. Congo Kong is here. Anyways, in other news, Billy Corgan has been finalizing his deal to purchase the National Wrestling Alliance this week.
Good for him.
So he's that close, folks. If you don't got it, he's close to getting it.
He is crossing the T's and dotting the
lowercase J's.
Yeah. Well, the question is still, what can he do? Because really, it's right just now the naming rights and that stuff.
I guess we're going to find out in the coming months what he's going to do with the property. Who knows? Maybe he's going to work out a deal with some sort of television executive, or maybe he's going to make his own like internet streaming service. I don't know. I guess we're going to find out.
It's going to be a very interesting second half of the year. That's all I'm going to say there.
Oh, yes, it is. And starting off that second half, none other than the return of Lucha Underground this Wednesday, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
Ring the bell!
I am El Jefe, Dario Cuero.
Okay, this is gonna sound like I'm being negative, but I actually can't wait for the season to completely end for 2 reasons. One, I've been watching Lucha Underground on Netflix. It's been awesome. I'm halfway through season 1, and I want to be able to watch season 3. The second reason is because I think it's been pretty much confirmed Ricochet can't sign with WWE until Lucha Underground is over.
Oh, by the way, Fireball Disaster says you skipped his email again, Matty.
No, I read it. I fucking read it.
Super Sentai here said he read it, but
I have read it. By the way, yeah, I did read it. The backlash and everything else about the $10 on Shinsuke. We read the fucking thing.
I guess he must. Oh, yep. So there you go. All's good then. All's good there.
Yeah,
all's good. I honestly don't remember because this has been a long show, so a lot's going on.
Well, we're 4 guys trying to make each other laugh.
Some of us more than others.
But yeah, Matis can't wait for the show to end, so that way he can just binge watch it on Netflix.
Yes.
And
also, people say
with WWE.
At this point,
because technically he's done with the company. He's just waiting for the episodes to air, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm also of the belief that the Lucha Brothers will probably also sign with WWE, which I want so badly.
The Lucha Brothers?
The Lucha Bros, excuse me.
The Lucha Bros?
Yeah, that's what Pentagon Jr. and Phoenix.
Oh yeah, Penta ZOM and El Rey Fenix.
El Rey Fenix, yes.
Yeah. Also, and also for the people. At this point, I'm looking at the chat. You didn't realize at this point.
Nag, 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 nag,
Oh, that's a good one, Matty.
What do you want from us? It's a long show. Moving right along.
Yeah, and that's all the news I got. I ended up with Lucha Underground.
All right. Well, a couple of things. Obviously, if you heard WCPW, they had to cancel a few shows because of YouTube being an asshole. So someone, I don't know who it was.
The apocalypse thing has really been affecting everybody.
Yep.
So so before we do winners and losers, I'm going to do there's a link in the chat, or not in the chat, but in the description. It's right at the top of the description, close to it. It's a petition to get wrestling fans to tell YouTube, hey, wrestling's awesome. Like, and of course, because YouTube says, oh, there's people with hate speech and everything else. Yeah, we say fuck on the internet. That's why we put a disclaimer. Put your kids to bed. But the whole advertiser friendly shit. I'm like, it affects everybody. And obviously, the fact that loaded shows, WCPW loaded shows are being canceled fucking sucks. So, sign the thing, get YouTube to realize, hey, they fucked up.
You know what really pisses me off about it is that what this is really about. Like, we get that it's one thing for advertisers not to want ISIS videos to be sponsored by them. But, it's not that hard to, know which are really offensive videos and which aren't. What this is really about is YouTube doesn't want to hire people to actually monitor stuff, and they want to leave it up to a computer. And it's fucking bullshit.
It's called cheap ass motherfuckers.
Exactly.
Yep. So there you go. The link's in the description. If not signed, please do sign. Of course, wondering about the New Japan World Pro Wrestling's Best of the Super Juniors. Matis, you remind me, who was the guy who was at 8? Will Ospreay?
Will Ospreay is at 8. He beat Dragon Lee today. And Desperado, I believe, is at 6. So we had the leaders in the 2 blocks are Will Ospreay and El Desperado.
Yeah, for those wondering what the point is, there's a 2-way tie between Marty Scurll and Dragon Lee with both of 6. Will Ospreay has 8. Taichi has 2. Takumi Ichigo still stuck at 2. Hiromu Takahashi, he's stuck at 4. The B block, Tiger Mask has 2 wins. He's got 4 points. Obviously, El Desperado, as Matis has brought up, he's up at 6. Bushi yet to score. And Jushin Thunder, and poor Jushin Thunder Liger, 4 matches in, he's
He's done. He's out.
He's out. 0 points.
His last match was against Will Ospreay, and it was a gymnasium taped match.
Damn.
That's sad.
I will say this. I'm actually going to make a prediction that El Desperado is going to win the entire thing.
I would love that to happen. He is becoming my MVP, but just because he has one of the most badass just presences during his entrance.
Yeah.
And part of the reason is because I've been trying to think about this. Like, I think they really do want to turn LIJ into or at least into a tweener faction because they are liked. And so with Suzuki Gun being so hated and being a true heel faction, like, they could use that. Because I don't know who else they would have win that, because I think they want to do a fresh matchup.
Yeah.
Because all the other favorites, Hiromu has already faced.
And Kushida, he's only stuck at 2 points. He's stuck at 2 points too. They're downplaying him. Though then again, he is the television champion. So,
Ring of Honor,
Ring of Honor television champion of the world. So there is that.
By the way, can I just say that I loved the ending to fucking El Desperado and Ryusuke Taguchi. That was an Eddie Guerrero finish.
Yes, it was.
Here's the finish. Ref gets bumped. Desperado immediately falls on the ground, takes off his mask, throws at Taguchi, starts covering his face. Referee comes out, sees Taguchi with the mask. He's like, "What did you do? Do you unmask him?" Because in Japan, they abide by the Lucha Libre rules that if you unmask your opponent, DQ, disqualified, you're done. So Taguchi's arguing with the referee, like, no, I didn't do it. Then fucking Taka Michinoku hands Desperado a new mask, puts it on, low blow, 1, 2, 3.
That is some Eddie Guerrero inspired good awesome.
Damn.
I should also note that earlier in the match, Desperado took a pen and stabbed Taguchi straight in the asshole with it multiple times.
That's Naruto shit right there.
Ew.
Hey, how do you prevent hip attacks? Stab him in the ass.
Literally right in the hole.
Right in the hole.
We saw penetration on that show.
Oh,
penetration.
Yes.
I'm sorry, it's still not as bad as the first night where that young boy, with Taguchi and who was it? Taguchi face, was it Yosu? Was it Kanabu? And
Kanemaru, Yoshinobu Kanemaru.
And they kicked each other in the dicks.
Oh God, no! I believe you're referring to the second night between Taka and Taichi.
No.
All they did.
No. He's referring to a different match.
Oh
yeah,
okay.
It was Taniguchi, and Yanobu kicked Taniguchi in the match. But then Taniguchi kicked him when the referee was turned and got the win, and he immediately rolls out to the ring, and he's like pointing to his dick and having the young boy like rub the ice on his dick. It's like, there are children watching.
New Japan is definitely not the most family-friendly product. After all, they say fuck a lot. In fact, in Taka Michinoku's theme song, it literally starts with, "Taka's coming,
motherfucker." That is awesome.
That was one of my favorite version of Yamato Suite number 4.
Good old New Japan.
All right, so that's your update. Next weekend, I believe, is the final weekend.
Yep.
Because we're getting close to it. So there you go. NewJapanWorld.com. The last 2 days will be covered by the
NJPWWorld.com.
NJPWWorld.com. Excuse me. If you're remotely interested, the English commentary will be for the last 2 days. The final, the A and B block final, are the same day, and of course the final day where they crown the best of Super Junior. So there you go. All right, let's do winners and losers. Who wants to kick us off? Shin, Matis.
Matis can go first.
All right, Matis. Let's do some losers first.
Losers, I think we can all say this is a loser. I don't know if you read the news report. There is a gentleman who is now in custody who I don't know how to rage or whatever, but decided it's okay to do wrestling moves on his 2-year-old.
Oh, I read that.
Yeah, I know
And
that
included a Batista Bob, and unfortunately she died. So, you motherfucker can die in hell.
I hope he gets life in prison.
Yeah, that's really my own, because this has been a damn good week. So that's really my that and YouTube's ad policy. So those are my losers for the week.
Shin?
Well, you already know before I do my losers, you know what I gotta do.
D-Cell.
And this week, it is a rare, first time ever, triple D-Cell Battery Award.
Ooh, hello.
I couldn't decide between which of these three deserved it more, so I just decided, you know what? You're all gonna get one.
Hello.
The first one goes to that son of a bitch with that that had that Facebook page. I already told T-Dub about it. For those of you who are unaware, Zack Snyder has stepped down from directing the Justice League movie because his young daughter tragically committed suicide. He was replaced by Josh Whedon. Now,
Josh Whedon, for those wondering, yeah.
Josh.
Once more, I have to remind you, Josh Whedon is the name of a terrible character in God's Not Dead.
Josh. That good? Josh.
Moving right along.
Anyway, this piece of human excrement decided that he was going to make a page dedicated to celebrating the fact that Zack Snyder's daughter committed suicide, thus removing him from the project of the Justice League. That's not something you want to celebrate, a child dying. No parent wants to ever bury a child. So for you, the person who claims to be a Navy SEAL, and mind you, I know actual Navy SEALs, they would never say some shit like this. You can go straight to hell.
Unfortunately, there are some real big dick bags in the military.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Number two.
I believe Mr. Hat said it best. You go to hell. You go to hell and you die.
There you go. Number two goes to a particular YouTube commenter on Brian Zane's video review of Backlash.
Oh.
Well, it's actually a response to another commenter who said that Jinder beat the best wrestler in the entire company in Randy Orton. And I commented, no, Randy Orton is not the best wrestler in the company. He's not even the best wrestler on SmackDown. There are like 3 other guys ahead of him. And he's like, oh, you talking about Shinsuke? And some guy chimes in, oh, you talking about Shinsuke Nakamura? He ain't all that. All he is just his entrance and a few good moves. The only person on the entire roster who might be as good as Randy is Finn Balor. And all I had to say to him was, let me guess, you've never watched anything outside of main roster WWE, have you?
Oh.
Yeah. So, yeah. That goes without saying. And the third and final one goes to someone I actually had to look because I have no idea who he was until this video. Johnny Bananas. Yeah, you guys know about the Real World Road Rules Challenge reality show thing that.
Oh yeah, CM Punk is doing that thing, right?
The thing the Miz did before he went did Tough Enough and decided to. Well, yeah, okay, moving on.
Yeah,
Miz.
So Johnny Bananas decided to get into CM Punk's face and talk
Jesus.
shit about him.
God.
You didn't make it in wrestling and you didn't make it in UFC, so you're just here on this reality show. And I'm like, look, so if by your definition of not making it in professional wrestling is, I don't know, becoming a Grand Slam champion, becoming one of the most talked about figures in professional wrestling history, and having the longest title reign of the last quarter century, not making it, then I don't know what is. Secondly, he went to UFC of his own accord. Can you say the same thing, Johnny Bananas?
UFC went to Punk himself. Like, Punk said that he was willing to go to the minor leagues and start there, but Dana White went to him.
Yeah, Dana White literally drove a dump truck full of money to his house.
Yeah, he still agreed to step in the ring with professional fighters. Would you? There you go. And lastly, Mr. Johnny Bananas, how can you rip on someone for appearing on a reality TV show when your entire career is appearing on reality TV shows? I had to look him up. That's all he does. Real World Road Rules Challenge. That is his entire career. That is all he does.
That is quite literally his gimmick.
Yes, that is your gimmick. You appear on crappy MTV reality TV shows. I'm not downplaying reality TV shows. I mean, they did give us The Miz, but what the fuck have you done, Johnny Bananas? You little bitch.
Actually, I got a better thing. You guys remember the roast of the angry video game nerd?
Yes.
There was this one guy from, I believe it's Plus 2 Comedy, something like that. And he made the joke, he would make the joke about a roaster who wasn't exactly, well known. He would go, I'll paraphrase for this thing. Hey, Johnny Bananas, I didn't know who you were, so I tried to Google you, and Google didn't know either.
Exactly. You don't even Johnny Bananas doesn't even have a Wikipedia page.
Even Wiki don't even know who the fuck your ass is.
So those are my D-Cell Battery Award winners. You guys truly deserve it. Now, as for my loser, I only have one this week, and I never thought I'd actually be doing this, but my loser this week is for Bray Wyatt.
Oh, no.
After that promo he did, while it was still Bray Wyatt-esque, it's like, dude, I've heard this all before. Show me something different. This isn't 3 years ago when you and the Wyatts first came up. I want to hear something different more than just your preaching stuff. Show me something to evolve or something. You're just not interesting to me anymore. I can't believe I'm saying this. I've lost interest in Bray Wyatt.
Ooh.
Well, it's kind of hard to blame him considering his win-loss record for being someone that's supposed to be menacing is kind of terrible.
And it doesn't. And that House of Horrors match did you absolutely no favors. I'm sorry, Bray, but right now I'd rather watch anyone else.
Even Roman?
Slightly. Slightly. But yeah,
I'm still enjoying his match. So.
There you go, yeah. For what it's worth, they are good. Mattis, you went, right? So that would leave us with you, T-Dub.
I only have one set of losers, and that's all the Jinder Mahaters.
Yeah.
Your tears rejuvenate me.
Cry. Your tears sustain me. Anyway, for me, I got a few losers. LPH, because he decided, because on Sunday I do Toka riffs, and I'd asked the people in the chat not to spoil, because at this point I was legitimately interested in the main event, and I did not want to find out. It was Victoria Day weekend, and I had the Monday off, so I'm like, you know what, I'm going to do Toka riffs. I'm going to grab myself a beverage after the show, and turn the pay-per-view on the network on the big screen over here, and just be over on my bed and just relax and watch some
good wrestling.
Watch some good wrestling.
Watch the Graps.
You watch the Graps. And LPH pops up on the chat, goes, Matty, hell has frozen over. Thus spoiling the ending of the main event.
That's terrible.
He
LPH,
got kicked.
Why do you do this, LPH?
He got kicked. I kicked him personally from the chat. He got a timeout. And you are a loser this week because you fucked up my weekend. You, quite literally, you fucked up my day off.
I was about to say that. You fucked up his week. He fucked up your weekend. You fucked up his day off.
Goddamn right. You know how many Mondays off I'm getting this year, by the way? That was the one. That was it. Maybe one more, a civic holiday in August, and that's it.
To be fair, I also
every other major holiday falls on a Saturday, which means I don't get the statutory. So, thanks for fucking it up there, LPH. Just saying.
To be fair, Matty, I also contacted you on Skype, but I didn't completely spoil it.
No, you said, "Are you watching?" I said, "Dude, and that was before the main event too, if I remember correctly.
No, I contacted you after.
And you said, did you watch? And you watch all caps. Did you watch it? I was like, no, not yet. Did Toka riffs.
And then I believe I said I didn't want to spoil it for you. Literally saying anything could spoil it.
See, he was being considerate. YouTube forgives of the ad bullshit. Bobber33 because he was caught with his pants down thinking, there's no way they're going to put the belt on Jinder Mahal. And T-Dub has a Nintendo Switch set being sent his way.
Yep, and right now it's in Louisville.
There you go. And there you go. There's your update, too, by the way, there, Bobber. And, of course, the cell phone guy on 205 Live. Okay. Great match. Great main event happening right now. Last match of the night for most people, except for the dark match of the 205 Live. And you're here. There's a big table bump right in front of you. There's a dude who's literally trying to scream his way into your head so he could watch his fucking match. And he's about to do a table bump from the top turnbuckle to the floor, which is not an insignificant undertaking. And here you are, beep boop beep, beep boop beep boop, head first, and your goddamn phone. What the fuck are you doing? You fuck.
This is why Disturbed is also one of my favorite bands. Dave Draymond is known for calling people out if they're just like lazing around during the concert. I just love it when that like him and also Ivan Moody's been known to do this as well. So good on who was it?
It was Tony Nese.
Gula.
Tony Nese called him out.
Tony Nese called him out. Good on you, Tony Nese. You and your spectacular abs.
The premier athlete, if you will. Anyway, we got one more thing, and no, that's it. Winners. We got winners. We got some winners, and Shin, you kick. Oh no, Matis, you kick us off, right?
Winners. Actually, can you go to Shin for a second? I'm not completely prepared.
All right, Shin.
Oh, so many winners this week. Hard to choose. So many. NXT TakeOver Chicago for being an awesome show. I'm looking at you, Bate Dunne. Awesome. WWE Backlash for just being better than Payback. I'm looking at you, everyone on that card.
They kicked the shit out of Payback.
They did.
SmackDown for just being a better show than Raw consistently. TWK for getting a switch. Probably the biggest winner of them all, Jinder Mahal and the Singh brothers. This has been their week. Hell, they got a shout out from the Canadian government in session, congratulating Jinder on his win.
Not only that, but they mentioned "Don't hinder Jinder."
Exactly.
They mentioned no, and I can actually confirm that it's the Alberta Parliament, by the way, the Alberta session. It was the provincial government, but Canadian no less.
Yep.
And they mentioned that he was the first person from Calgary to win the WWE title since Bret Hart.
Yep. So that's history right there.
That again for you. And somewhere, Dave Meltzer is shitting himself.
So yes. Thank you once again, Jinder Mahal. You make wishes come true. Can I get some root beer? Here you are, my friend. Hot and very cold from my turban. Thank you, Jinder.
Very nice. Hey, there's a cooler in there. Nice. Did not know that.
There's everything in that turban.
Apparently, Jinder has turned. Apparently, Jinder has turned into that one guy from the Super Harlem Globetrotters with the afro. That just has
Oh God, yeah.
Oh my God,
I haven't watched that show since I was like, hey, man, I have to go look that up just for nostalgia.
It's on my wish list on Amazon.
I'll be surprised if someone hasn't uploaded all the episodes to YouTube.
I saw that. I saw an episode of that on YouTube last year.
Very nice. Matis, did you go?
Nope, he was waiting for Shin.
Okay, so
there we go.
Yeah, I'm going.
Your winners, please, Mr. Matis.
So first off, wrestling. If you let me speak, I could go. First off, wrestling fans in general. Oh my God, the past week between Super Juniors, we take over, and Backlash. Holy shit, we've gotten some good wrestling. Bates and Dunne, I tip my figurative hat.
By the way, Mattis, it's not Bates. There's no S in Tyler Bate. There's an S on your prompter.
There's an S on the prompter.
Anyways.
Hey, if you roast me, we roast you, my friend.
I'm not complaining. Anyways, I'm trying to get along here, so we're not ending at 1. We got a half hour. The entire Breezango faction of Fandango, Tyler Breeze, Tom the Janitor, Mae Young, and Breezango's Mop. Excellent job in the tag team match. I seriously made me laugh. And by the way, the Backlash commentating team, they did a terrific job the entire night. And last but not least, goddamn Jinder fucking Mahal for being WWE champion and telling Dave Meltzer and the Wrestling Observer where to fucking stick it.
All right. And Mike's going, 30 more. No, we're done. 235 already. D-Dub, your winners.
My winners?
Yep.
First off, I have to give one to Mr. Bobbert 33.
Of course.
Because, because how could I not? Because the guy's literally, he's one of the most generous people I know.
All right, you know what, man? All fair being fair, a bet is a bet. He paid up. You are a gentleman, sir.
Yep.
True.
Jinder.
We salute you. We do salute you.
Yep. Also, Jinder, because he proved a certain group of people wrong. Is
They're haters.
Yeah.
Haters, I tell you.
That's what they are. Everyone who hates him, they're just haters. They're just hating on Mahal because they're hating. They're drinking too much haterade. Mahal has definitely earned this. And even Brian Zane went on a huge rant on people who said that he didn't earn it.
Oh.
Thank you, Brian Zane.
That he did.
Yep.
Like, I have not seen him get that angry in fucking ever, man. Like, it's been a while.
Mm-hmm.
That was like legit heat, so thank you for coming to the defense of one of my now former boys. Had to let him out of the stable.
How sad are you to let him go?
You know who I still have?
Slater.
Yep. I still have Slater. I still have Matt Hardy.
Yep.
So, yeah, I still got the two most important ones.
I have a question about your boys' stable. As part of your boys' stable, does that mean they have to wear the mask and feathers?
Oh.
Did you know it?
God damn it.
Saturday nights are always the best nights.
I knew that was coming.
Yep.
Oh,
like a rake, Mattis. Like a rake.
Long.
Moving on.
Anyways, also Breath of the Wild. I just beat it like literally right before Matty sent the call in for the Wrestle-Cast.
There you go.
Beat it literally at 9:30 p.m. today. So it's still very fresh in my mind. Really good game. Probably has the best final boss of any Zelda game.
That's saying something.
I don't know how they're going to top themselves for the next Zelda game. They might have to wait until the next Zelda console to come out because the holy fuck, this might be the best Zelda game ever. Holy fuck.
Damn. And he's marking out huge, folks. He ain't kidding. All right, on my end, I got a few. Let's see, TWK for winning himself a Nintendo Switch, currently in Louisville, Kentucky, US of A.
Yep. Louisville.
Mafu of Botchamania. Why? Listen to the stinger. He inspired it. He posted a meme, and I just I had to jump at it. That's a beautiful one. I had to transform it a little and turn it into audio format for you for the stinger. A good buddy, a good college buddy, Fred. I got the OG Saba the Right Ranger's sword. Got a few action figures. I actually put the thing on Instagram. I got two. I tell you, 2 servo changers, and the original 1993 Power Morpher.
By the way, Matty, who was that guy that tagged you on Twitter?
Tagged me on Twitter?
Yeah.
When did that happen?
Earlier today.
I'm trying to remember who it was.
I think it was have to do with tagging you for an Ambi interview. I think maybe.
I don't remember getting that, actually.
Let me see if I can find it. Let's see. I know he tagged you in it. I just had to find the thing where he tagged you in. It was earlier today. I do know that much. So check your mentions.
That's what I'm checking right now, actually. I don't see it.
I liked it. I clicked the like button. Now I have to go through all the stuff that I liked today. Jesus, and I like a lot of stuff.
And this is how we extend this to 30 minutes.
Okay, let's see. It's I think I see it. There it is. Let's see. Today I'm posting one of the coolest wrestling interviews I've ever done.
It's from Josh. It's from Josh. At JC Lexicon.
Yeah, paging at Matty J 316. It was a music blog. Yeah, it was
music blog is becoming one of my favorite interview channels.
Yeah, at Alicia Tout. That's what I have here.
Yep, and this is her plugging her now uploaded interview with the Young Bucks.
There you go.
Other people she's interviewed are she interviews musicians and wrestlers.
All right.
Some of the wrestlers she's interviewed include Will Ospreay, Space Monkey,
cool
who
dude,
stays in character,
cool monkey,
Kenny Omega,
awesome dude, Mr. 6 Stars,
and Rosemary, who also stayed in character.
The formerly Courtney Rush, a former regular of the Ottawa scene. Happy for her to be successful.
Yeah, and her portrayal, just the way she's able just to carry herself for like an entire 10+ minute interview was just amazing. I fucking love it.
There you go.
And now she's interviewed the Unboxing. You can go and watch that interview.
There you go. Okay. So there you go. So that's what I did.
Who is that guy, anyways?
J Lexicon? I think one of our regulars in the chat.
Oh.
Yeah. So Fred, for that WCPW, they need a winner this week. Simply as simple as that. Plus the Canadian leg of the Pro Wrestling World Cup featuring Frankie the Lobster and Speedball Mike Bailey. If you've never seen Speedball Mike Bailey, here's your chance. He's featured and he had a hell of a match in there to boot.
Oh, the WCPW tournament?
Yeah.
Awesome. By the way, thank you, Devil, for playing Saints Row 2. I agree. It has a lot of merit to being the best of the Saints Row series.
Cool. And finally, we gotta give it to him. Jinder Mahal. He shocked the world.
Also, hashtag Jinder grants wishes.
Yes. He does.
WWE Heavyweight Champion of the World, Jinder Mahal. That's gotta sound good.
He won the WWE title, something that not even Mr. Goldberg has done.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Suck it.
All right, so before we do anything else and give some plugs for everybody, we're going to do real quick. Here's what's going on our end on RFET Entertainment. Actually, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do the plugs for you guys first. Sorry. Shin, youtube.com/Maxicorn.
Oh, yeah, you already know. And even though I haven't been uploading any videos lately because I've been sick and all.
No, of course.
I'm still probably going to try to do some more videos. I'm still going to do my Warmer Hordes videos since I got in some new books from the new Mark IIIs, and the story has progressed, so expect more of those. But other than that, I'm just going to be working on my book. You could probably find it on, when it's done, you will find it on Amazon.com. Now, I don't know how much I'm selling it for, but I already got editors set up. already got a GoFundMe.
Ah, very nice.
So it's there. Just if you need a link to it, I will provide it for you.
So provide it. We'll put it in the description for next week and all that good stuff.
Thank you.
We'll put that in.
And surprisingly enough, despite the fact that I haven't done a video in over 2 weeks, I keep getting subscribers. So
hey, that's good. That's good.
I don't know, but yeah, that's all I'm doing. You can find me on YouTube, Maxicorn on YouTube, or you can check me out on the Absolution Network. And I got my stuff on there, and right now my medicine is starting to kick in, so I better shut up. I'm done.
Mike said we need more Doctor Who, Star Trek, so that's a good thing.
Oh, okay.
Matis, 132productions.com, right?
an.132productions.com. Don't worry, everybody forgets it.
I don't.
Not that I do anything of value in the past year.
Hey, CM Choose, you've recorded a couple of CM Choose wrestling reviews, though.
I finally got a new one
Last
now.
time I checked.
Yep. I finally got a review of Hardcore Heaven 1999, which is actually a damn good one. Check that out. I'm going to have a new episode out this weekend covering both NXT TakeOver and Backlash. Because of all the epidemics, I got to do a full review for it. But the bigger news is, hopefully by this week, I'll finally be able to at least attempt to try to get back into Tom's Prerogative. The next Tom's Prerogative review is going to be on Princess 9.
Ooh.
If you've ever heard of that anime, it's basically it's a baseball anime about a high school girls baseball team trying to play and break into Koshien. Which, if you don't know how Japan works, in Japan girls have like softball. Obviously, they play softball and that stuff, but they don't play hard baseball. So it's about them trying to break barriers. And think of Major League meets League of Their Own.
Ah, okay.
And it's actually very, very good. So that's going to be coming up, hopefully in the next week.
All right. And, of course, on our end, of course, T-Dub, you're still doing Tales from Borderlands, right? Oh, shit.
Uh-oh.
What happened?
Your winner and the new CZW Heavyweight Champion, Davey Richards.
Oh.
Nice.
Okay. Hello.
Davey.
Davey Richards. Very nice. All right. That's breaking news.
That's twice in one show.
I know.
God damn it. How does Scott Steiner keep making his way in here?
Dave.
Because he's Scott Steiner and he just does what he wants.
True. Anyway, so Tales from Borderlands,
I'm still playing Tales from the Borderlands. Also, recently finished the script for my 10-year special.
There you go.
Okay, you go.
Stay
now
tuned.
I just have to get that. Now I just have to get that gratuitous cameo that I need.
Ooh. All right. Of course, on YouTube, for RVT Entertainment tomorrow, Saturday. The Helmsman with Tony Helms and the crew. They're what are you guys doing tomorrow?
It should be Cards Against Humanity.
Yeah, play it that this
Although
week.
I'm not sure how long I'm going to personally stay because I really want to watch that Wrestle Circus show.
Oh yeah. Can't say I blame it. Tomorrow on Sunday, Toku Riffs Live. Let's see what we were doing. No, it's movie night. A couple of movies. We're gonna be riffing cheesy movies. Shades has sent out the warning of alcohol will be involved.
Oh, he's going to show the ranch?
No, but apparently the movies are bad in quality, so that should tell you.
What's worse than Scott McNeil's nude scene?
Dave! On Monday, I believe it's Shades Plays, or because at first it was Rising Sun and it was supposed to be Mike's pick, but something got mixed around, I think. Mike, you'll have to. We'll give you an update on that. Mike's still in the chat helping us out with that. On Tuesday, Riff Down with TWK and the crew. You guys are having a good time with Jinder Mahal. I'm pretty sure of that. On Wednesday, we're finally going to get going with TRPG with Warhammer Live with The Enemy Within. Of course, it'll be myself, Mike Shell, The Shades, Lady Keiru, and of course our DM Mildred the Monk. And on Thursday, we're back with another episode of RBT's Ranger Recap, taking care of another classic riff. Of course, breaking news. Of course, we will discuss it. It's Shades Plays because they do tech issues on Monday. Okay, so it is Shades Plays because there were some technical issues on Monday. So that's what's going on Monday. Thanks for that, Mike. Breaking news as far as Ranger stuff. This was announced at 7 p.m. on May 26th. New guest, Jack Guzman. I'm going to say it wrong. I'm going to get it right on Thursday. He played Danny Delgado, the Black Wild Force Ranger in Power Rangers Wild Force. He's confirmed as a guest for Ranger Stop this year. So, yay! Get to meet some Wild Force Power Rangers. Very nice. And of course, join us next Friday for another episode of the Wrestle-Cast. We're previewing WWE Extreme Rules. It's the go-home show for that. So, there you go. Doing that little bit of piece of business. But that will do it on for us, ladies and gentlemen. We thank you very much for taking a listen to us. And of course, my big thank you for, of course, Shintigercurl and our good buddy, Matis Leonheart. Gentlemen, a pleasure as always.
Absolutely.
Don't thank me. Thank Jinder Mahal. You're welcome.
Thank you, Mr. Mahal. Enjoy your title run.
India, number one.
By the way, how can you be angry about Jinder's title run after hearing the Hindi commentary?
I know.
Oh, I've not heard the Hindi commentary.
Oh, the Indians, they were like, yeah, number one, Right, Jinder, WWE World Champion, number one.
On behalf of Shintigercurl.
India, number one.
And Matis Leonheart.
Stay golden, children.
And TWK.
Until next time, this is TWK of TWK Reviews, telling you to work your gimmick, and Jinder Mahal is the #1 wrestler in all of planet Earth right now. I'm Matty Jay, a professional wrestling support you independent promotion. As soon as possible, we shall talk to you next week. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye.
Reigning, defending, undisputed Universal Champion, Brock Lesnar!
We still have no fucking clue where this guy is.